Happy Sunday, guys. Welcome to the Collector's Table Live. Another Sunday. I think this is episode 40. Episode 40. And Kevin's been here almost since the beginning. Kevin overlapped the Trey days.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, man.
Old timer.
Old Trey. Yeah. Yep. How you been, man? How's it going?
Man, doing good. Had a good Thanksgiving holiday, did some traveling, all that. Got a couple pieces in. Oh, it was good, man. I got some family down in San Antonio, so that's about a 5-hour drive from Dallas. It's nice. It's the more scenic area of Texas that's not flat.
I drove across Texas one time. I'll never do that shit again. It took like forever, bro.
Yeah.
Forever. That's when I was like driving out somewhere to California. I was in the military and I had to drive to, was it Barstow? Somewhere. It was like Vegas or California somewhere. I don't fucking know. It took forever. That was a long time ago. But anyway, I'm glad your Thanksgiving went well. I hope everyone else's went well too. What did I do for Thanksgiving? I had some family over. I put some of you guys are friends with me on Facebook. By the way, if I don't accept the friend request on Facebook, I've gotten a ton. I really appreciate you guys sending me one. I just try to keep, I got some people that are friends, some of the closer guys, but you know, it's a privacy thing. So don't take it personal. If I don't accept your friend request on Facebook, you can always hit me up on the Collector's Table Facebook group. But anyway, let's see who's in the chat. Let me add some, let's add some music and get it going. We got a lot to go over today.
Lots been happening in the last week or so.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, so everybody knows, because I've been having internet issues, is if anybody's having internet issues, we're going to see how today goes. Because if anybody's having internet issues with like coverage, and I know there's a couple of other content creators that do lives and stuff like this, and it's hard for them to, you know, you drop your internet sometimes, we freeze, then we got to go back in.
Yeah.
I went to Best Buy and I talked to the guy and I was like, I need to get some shit that just works all the time. Because I've been buying those little Wi-Fi extenders that you plug in and it like boosts your signal. Never works, right? This right here. I was like, just give me the Mac Daddy of it, man. If you guys want to use it, I've already tested it. We're going to see how the stream goes today. So the Orbi something, I don't get paid for any of that crap. But it's like you put 3 different satellites or something. I don't know. Look into it if you want to look into it, but it really helps. It's like a mesh system. If you guys know anything about internet mesh systems, look it up. But let's get into the show. Add some music. Let's see who's in the chat. Say what's up to the guys. Nice guy. What's going on? Always nice to see you. Hope everyone is having a nice morning. We are, man. Thanks for joining. Jonas Overman. Hope everyone at the Collector Table had a great Thanksgiving. We did. It was nice to be with family. Sometimes family getting paid in the ass, though, man. I need them in certain people. I need in like small sessions, but overall, it was fun to hang out with everybody. Alan Kiefer, what's up? Happy Sunday, everybody. Anthony Kennedy, nice to see you. K-Fed up in the chat saying, what's up? Hey, guys, 2,000 follower giveaway and more room in the collection. Yeah. Thanks for bringing that up. I think we're at, let me see what we're at right now. We're really close. Super close. We're at, I don't know if you guys can see that. Basically, 1991, almost 2,000 subscribers. So I appreciate all you guys that are subscribed to the channel and support us. A lot of you guys have been here since the beginning, which hasn't been that long. It's been, I don't know, Kev, what? I think I started my channel about a year ago.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Jerry, what's going on? How you doing? Nice to always see you, buddy. On Keither just saying what's up to people. Mitch. That's another guy that's been, I think Mitch been here since the beginning too. Yeah. Dennis Perez, what's going on? We already said what's up to Anthony Kennedy. He's just saying what's up to other people. Nice guy. It's never too early for a beer. Yeah, get me one, man. Shit, there's no shame in my game. Happy Sunday, guys. Hope you are all doing well. Ledge, always nice to see you, buddy. Who else we got in here? Did I miss anybody? Gotham Cinnabites, another favorite of mine. Yeah, he's a good dude. I saw your Christmas lights, Gotham. They look good, man. Good job on that. I love Christmas lights. Do you like putting up like Christmas lights and all that too, Kev? Or
not outside, but inside we decorate. But I don't do the roof thing anymore.
I'm not an outside like Christmas decoration kind of person either, but I like looking at it.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it. But see, I'm in the neighborhood, that's got bricks in the driveway, and everyone pays to have those things put up now. So.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah, my wife put up we had a perfectly good Christmas tree, and my wife was like, I don't want that anymore. I want a new one. I was like, why? That one works. But she wanted one of those white Christmas trees instead of the standard green one. So
see, I'm so lazy. I even get the Christmas tree that you just plug it in and the lights already come on. You don't even have to.
Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah.
We good. We good.
The lights came with it. I think I got it at Home Depot or something, but anyway, it's real nice. She sets the mood very well. And
I'll spend a whole week putting together my collection and lighting it well and everything, but screw the Christmas tree. Just plug that damn thing in. Let's go.
Yeah, let's get it right. I love that mood though. Like having the Christmas music on in the background, not the singing, but just like background music while you're doing stuff. And I love eggnog. I fucking love eggnog.
Now, eggnog straight up, or just do you put some rum in it?
Oh, I'll do both.
Hell yeah.
Come cheers. On, man. Yeah. All right. Being monetized pays off. You know what, Anthony? I think this is the second time Anthony's actually. So as far as me like monetizing the channel, I think that's what he's talking about. Yeah. Oh, is that what he's saying? Yeah. I still haven't I'm like one of the few content creators that have not monetized my channel yet.
Man, all those statues can be tax write-offs, man. What are you doing?
Man, I just like the super chats and stuff. A couple people have asked me about it. They're like, hey man, you don't do super chat. Like they messaged me, hey, you don't do super chats and all that. And I'm like, I just never hooked it up. I got to do it. I'll take the time to do it, but it's not a priority of mine. I just like hanging out with you guys. Nice guy. Orbi is a solid pick. Wi-Fi 6E is the newest Wi-Fi standard these days. Yeah, I'm learning a lot more about that. I haven't been breaking up so far, right? Because I'm in the same spot. I'm not breaking up at all?
No, you're not breaking up. You're good on my end, man.
So it's working. Because last show, I don't think you were here last show, but it was freezing and kicking me out. I was like, oh my God, I got to do something. It is expensive, though. That one that I was just showing you was like, I think it's like $500, $600. What else we got in here? Hey, Adam, how do you like that Prime 1 Tusk Alien? I do like it. It takes up a ton of room. And you know what? A lot of Alien pieces, they look so similar. I try to get stuff that looks a lot different. Like I got like back here, I got like the Rogue Alien that's red. He's like a reddish color. And then I got the other one that Prime 1 made that's on top of that, whatever it is. I like it. It just takes up a lot of room. And it's expensive. That's another thing too. I'm going to talk about it a little bit later, and I was telling the guys in the private chat, I'm probably going to start getting into some more affordable stuff. I dropped some serious money on Predators and Aliens. And it's not about having the money or not having the money. It's just about being smart and just still having fun collecting and not spending thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So
Transformers almost broke me, man. This is expensive.
It's expensive, man. You get to your breaking point. Like right now, I'm kind of on a pause with Aliens and Predators. Like, yeah, I love them, but maybe I'll start getting into some more quarter scale stuff. You know, like Sideshow's got some really good stuff. Mm-hmm. Iron Studios got some good stuff. We'll talk about it today.
Here we go.
What's that?
Y'all enjoyed that photo of Leonardo tease for PCS? Oh, hell yeah. We're going to talk about him.
We're going to talk about it today. What else we got? John Connor. What's going on, John Connor? Thanks for joining, man. I think I already said hi to everybody else. If I missed you, I'm sorry. We'll keep going through it. Kev's going to keep an eye on the comments if you don't mind, and I'll start getting right into it. Let's get into the topics. Oh, by the way, for the giveaway, if we hit the giveaway today, I'll do the giveaway next show. We're going to set that up just because we got a lot to cover today. Just to remind you, I don't have a picture. I should have brought a picture, but it is the, I think it's the Sideshow Collectibles Darth Maul bust that Kevin's giving away, which is badass. I wish I offered him money and he said no.
I'm too good for that money too. I don't need it.
And then he said, then he also said he's giving away the lightsaber, the double-sided lightsaber that's signed by Ray Parks, right?
Yeah, funny story about that. So when I was having it being signed, I got it right up there. Right when I walk up to Ray, he goes, "Can you give me a couple minutes?" And I'm like, yeah, sure. He ducks out. He's gone for about 5-10 minutes, comes back and is like, "I was just dying, man. I had to go grab my protein drink and all that. I appreciate you waiting." And he was a super chill guy about it. And then he goes, "I tell you what, because you waited." And then he started putting all these different sayings on the lightsaber and signed it and everything. So, I mean, this thing is legit. Ray had a good time on this lightsaber. So I'm happy to give that to someone in the community. It's a good piece.
I am like a huge fan of that dude. I was telling, like, we mentioned it already, but I was telling Kev in the private chat that, like, I am a huge fan of that guy. Like, I love Darth Maul. He's my favorite Star Wars character. He was just badass in the movie. So yeah, he's got to be pretty old now. How old do you think he is?
Ray Parks. I've got to imagine he's probably in his early 50s now, maybe late 40s, early 50s. Somewhere around. I don't think he's too old, but
no, he's not getting too old, but he's older.
He's still in great shape, man. He's still at those conventions whirling around lightsabers and stuff, so he's doing good.
Wonder how much training that took. That probably took forever, but
oh yeah.
Anthony Ketty, so you don't want super chat money. So, like, you know what? Honestly, it would be nice now that I think about it, because you guys don't know how much money I spend on this channel. Like, and I don't, of course, you know, I do it because I want to, and I do it because I want to make the channel great, but it would help offset some stuff that I've bought. All right, so let's go into our first topic. I brought this up on the Facebook group, and here, let me see if I can share the screen. So you guys probably, if you're part of the Facebook group, great. You probably saw this. If you're not, go ahead and join the Facebook group. I'm actually trying to grow the Facebook group a little bit more than where it's at. We kind of been at that 173 for a while, but so if you know anybody, just invite them to the group. Let's have some fun and invite more people. But anyways, I had put this in the chat. I was just like in a mood. And I was like, how many of you guys are tired of the same shit being made over and over again, right? We talk about it all the time, guys. We see it all the time, and you get a lot of the same stuff over and over and over and over again. So how do you guys feel about that? Are you okay with it? Are you okay with seeing all the Batmans and Iron Mans and stuff like that? Does it piss you off a little bit, or do you feel like, hey, it's no big deal as long as they make what I like to? I don't care. How do you feel about that, Kevin?
So I think the hobby itself, and I think everyone in it, would probably be a little bit more flexible if the market was better right now. If you could flip that Batman statue for the newest one coming out and not take a complete bath on it, I have a feeling that maybe collectors would be like, cool, but now that the market, no one's buying anything, so you got this one statue, and you're like, hey, it's great, I got this Batman statue. Now 3 more came out. All right, I'm getting a little burnt out. I don't want to buy another Batman statue. That's a great one, but I want to start putting my money elsewhere. And I think collectors are maybe starting to feel that. I feel like it's becoming the hobby's old enough now that you have those key characters in your collection. Yeah, you have the newer group that's people still coming in, but for most of us, we've been doing this for a while. We're ready to add those new pieces.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, before I take that screen share off, I'll I'll share what some of the guys said in that post that I put on Facebook, just so you guys can see it. So let's see. Let's see if we can click some of these comments. It got a little bit of traction with, I definitely hit a nerve with some people. But let's see. Benny Vogel saying, yeah, me for sure. I'm tired of seeing the same thing. Mitch, been tired of it for ages. Luckily, I don't collect the ones that have always been made. So that's a plus. So that's a good point too. You know what I mean? More of like the Predator and Alien collectors. They got, they don't collect all the DC or Marvel stuff. And I know Mitch is one of those types of collectors. So he's probably okay with it. Best way around this problem. This is Dwayne Davis. Best way around this problem is the custom market, in my opinion. I've literally been able to find almost every obscure character I want, as well as sometimes having input on the design and sculpt of them in the custom world, which is good. That's a cool thing. You know what I mean? That's the cool thing about customs. Now, the only thing, mind you, I like customs too. I have customs on order. The only thing with customs, sometimes there is a little bit more risk when buying something that's not licensed opposed to not, right? Does it happen all the time? Do guys run off with your money? It hasn't happened to me. I've been pretty lucky, but it happens. And when it happens, boy, does it hurt your feelings, right? So yeah, I get it. There is a way around it with customs. Sometimes things take forever to make too, and not in all cases. And that's what me and him were talking about here. But let's see what other people are saying. Shane basically agrees with, Shane's not here today, by the way, guys. He's out with some friends for the weekend, so he's not going to be joining us today. But Shane basically agrees with Dwayne Davis's points on the customs. Will Wright says, just one of the many reasons I got out of the game. Yeah, you get burnt out and you get tired of seeing the same stuff all the time. Mike Jackson, this is actually a really good guy in the community. I went to his house and did a review on his Hulkbuster when I first started the channel. Hate it. I imagine the problem is licensing. I know some of the smaller characters probably wouldn't get approved because if companies don't believe that that's a good selling mark. Okay. Corey says from PCS, or PCS is one of the few companies that is trying new stuff. That is a good point, right? PCS is constantly trying new stuff, and I appreciate that. You know what I mean? I appreciate that they're trying stuff that's not the norm. What are the guys saying in the chat over there?
Yeah, so we got a lot of people are kind of in agreement. No, they want to move on to new stuff, but I think Mr. Connor here, it's got an interesting take. So he goes, I appreciate the same stuff being made. It helps the new collectors just starting out who missed out before. I don't disagree with that philosophy. I think it's great. You do have, but my question I start asking is, how many new collectors are you getting into this hobby as opposed to older? Is it really that big of a market for these companies to continually crank out new pieces? Or do they need to kind of go, you know what, 75% of our market has been in this for a while. We need to give them new stuff.
Yeah.
And not cater to the 25%.
Yeah.
And for the record, by the way, since everyone's talking about drinking, I've gone ahead and kicked open one of these. If you haven't had it, this is a monster that got into the liquor game. It's 6% alcohol.
No, 6%.
So we're gonna start Sunday off right, guys. You guys
fucked up by the end of the day, man, or by the end of the. You know what? I'm about to go grab one too. Let me finish getting this. I'm gonna drink with you. We're gonna get fucked up while we're just looking at shit. Why not? Who cares?
Yeah, this is a perfect Sunday.
I gotta finish doing some review stuff anyway. I'll do it half fucked up. Who cares?
I love this.
Marcos, everybody knows Marcos is a partner to the channel here recently. He's been a friend of the channel for a little while. I agree. Companies just can't afford new ones, in my opinion. Okay. He's probably saying, hey, look, right now, they probably want to make new stuff, but they really can't because the economy is really tight right now. So investing in new projects is kind of hard right now. So I got to go for the for sure thing. And I get that. That, doesn't mean that you still get tired, that you don't get tired of seeing the same shit all the time, though. It doesn't change it. But good point. John, the Everyday Collector, said, just tired of the same topics and conversations, pricing. Yeah, 100%. It's the same conversations. It does get a little wore out sometimes, so I agree with you there. Critical is basically saying, yeah, I'm tired too. We got some funny memes in here. Can I get an amen? Everybody's preaching in here.
Yeah.
And then Jimmy Smith, at least the video game and anime community is starting to get a lot of shine. And I'll tell you what, I'm not much of an anime guy, but the anime/video game statues look dope.
Go ahead.
Especially the new Prime 1 pieces for the video game section. Go ahead, Kev.
So I was going to say, if you look at those anime statues, some of those things are phenomenal, and the price point on them is great. I mean, go all anime, man. Those things they're cheap and they look awesome on a shelf.
They're freaking awesome, man. Yeah. They're so cool. And a lot of times, most of the time, they're a lot more affordable. In my opinion, when I see them, their pricing is a lot more affordable than some of the stuff, say like a Predator or Alien or like something of a larger scale. But what else we got here? Craig Clifford was just saying that I stayed thinking of doing some new characters. That wasn't really okay. What else we got? Oh, Anthony. Okay, Anthony Kennedy.
Mr. Kennedy. Here we go.
All right. So in one word, yes, I'm tired of Iron Man, Spider-Man, Batman, Supes, even Poison Ivy, and I'm tired of the pieces from the MCU, the Snyderverse, and Heath Ledger. I want some of these companies to grow a set and take chances on other characters. I said it several weeks ago on someone's show, and I'll say it again. Bowen Designs took chances on their characters, regardless if you knew who they were or if you didn't like how it was sculpted or painted, it still sold. And yes, Randy still made Iron Man, Spidey, Captain America, but he also gave the Alpha Flight cosmic characters like the 70s, 80s, and 90s, Captain Marvel, Infinity, the Watcher. Shit, he made the Rawhide Kid and Red Wolf. Wow. And guess what? It sold. It's only recently that companies like Tweeterhead and PCS are beginning to listen to what collectors want. I want to see more do the same. On a side note, I'm also tired of sculptors taking liberties on how the character, I think he meant should be or something.
Should look, yeah.
Or should look. I want to see more comic book characters based off the art. I would like to see a piece made based off the art of Jack Kirby, George Perez, Romita, something, John, Senior. Yeah, and etc. Yeah, so I like this though. Does it seem like everybody's ranting? And no, people are just venting, man. People, this was a thread where people just wanted to vent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I encourage that. There's nothing wrong with that.
And I love Mr. Kennedy's point, though. I love if they would do some of these pieces. If they're going to do a Batman or a Spider-Man over again, do a couple different styles. Hell, as a comic book collector, there's artists out there that it doesn't matter what book they do. If they're drawing it, I'm reading it because I just love their style. So to get a statue,
yep,
I'm all on board with that.
Yep. Yeah. So here's my opinion on it. Okay. I've spoken to a couple of the guys in the industry, backstage, like not backstage, but in some private chats and stuff like that. And I'm not going to mention their name because I don't want to put them on blast, but basically from my personal opinion, what it sounds like is that me, Kevin, and everybody that's in the chat right now, we're not their demographic, apparently. We're not the ones that they're aiming for. The guys that have been with the companies for eons and collect these gigantic, massive statues like the ones that I got behind me, we're not their market. From what I'm hearing, their market, their target demographic is the newer collector. The newer collector that's coming in the game and buying the more affordable stuff and stuff like that. You still get like the third scales are starting to slow down a lot.
Yeah.
They're starting to slow down a lot. You don't see them too much. Prime 1 is switching all to basically quarter scale stuff. So, and then you got Iron Studios doing drops. They've been doing drops on 10 scale stuff forever, but they've been making a even bigger push towards 10 scale stuff. So yeah, I don't think we might not be part of their demographic that they're aiming for. We're just a very, very, very small percentage of the big picture. And I think sometimes we forget about that, but I am 100% feel the same way as Kevin and Anthony and a lot of other people. We just get tired of saying the same thing. Now, what I was saying, and I put a post on Facebook too. And here, I'll just read it to you guys instead of pulling it back up, and you guys probably saw this. Where was it? Let's see. That way I don't forget anything. All right, so this is what I said. To the statue companies that care to listen, seeing the same thing over and over again is a little exhausting for guys that have been in the game for a while, which I think would be your most loyal customers. Is it possible for statue companies to take controlled risks through research, small study groups, and polls to make something new? That way you could take the most calculated risk there is, and that way before you make a decision. So basically, let me just explain it. It's easier to explain it. They need to take these calculated risks. There's a difference between a regular I'm just going to risk it and make something that is kind of an obscure character and I hope it sells. Well, yeah, you're probably going to fuck that up and it's probably not going to sell. And if it does, okay, good for you. But if you do these polls that they do on YouTube or on Facebook or on the different social media aspects, and you got a strong following, if you got 7,000 people in your Facebook group and they're all buying stuff from you, do a damn study, do a poll. Hey, how many of you guys want to see this? How many of you guys want to see this? Vote on it. We have seen that recently, though. Yeah. We have seen that. Tweeterhead did it recently.
Yep.
And we'll talk about that today. So big shout out to them. Other companies, in my opinion, can learn from that, right? So yeah, I think it is very possible to make other things, make it a smaller edition size. I know it's going to probably be a little bit more expensive for you to make at these factories. And then, have a controlled risk by asking people, hey, what do you guys really, really want to see? Is just instead of not doing any of that and just coming out with a random character and being like, well, we're not going to do that shit again because you guys didn't buy it.
Yep.
So anyway, I'll get off my high horse. What are the guys saying in the chat, Kev?
Yeah, we got a couple of good comments going on here. So first of all, I'm sorry because you're signed into Facebook. I don't know who you are, but good point here. So hello, gentlemen. For me, as a video game collector, there are a lot of AAA games that came out and there isn't any premium product for a statue or a figure collectible. But those games, so for me are so cool for me, something like that. I don't know. I would love to see some of the AAA video game collectibles in the market. Hell yeah. I think video games is still an untapped market. I would love to see better pieces, but I think we've talked about this before. It's just with the video games, you get made one character and then they just fall away from the line. And you're just kind of going, hey, I want all the characters in the game, or it just looks weird on my shelf. But I'm so with you on that one, Facebook user. And then I think, we got another shout out. Agreed. Tweeterhead, PCS. They're listening to their audiences. They've got their focus groups. They're trying to figure out. Jerry, man, completely agree with you. I've recently got into customs and agree that I like being able to get things that no licensed company will make. I'm right with you, Jerry. I've got a slew of custom pieces. The only problem with customs is you put down that deposit and it could be a year, 2 years. You don't get a lot of heads up. You don't know what's going on. And all of a sudden, boom, out of nowhere, they're like, oh, by the way, statue's ready to go. Send us the full amount of money. So if you're someone who likes to plan, customs can get rough because they can hit you real quick with, we're about to ship this out, so pay us everything. You're going, oh shit, I'm in trouble. Look at this. Look at my man right here.
Bro, you don't even want to know what I'm drinking right now.
No, this is good stuff.
Drink.
You know what? Forget statues. We're just gonna everyone just crack open one. Let's just kick back. Forget it.
Hey, so I
just got through the holidays.
The only thing I had left from Thanksgiving.
Oh, you got a White Claw? Get the hell off this channel. Just a minute. Bye.
Bro, I don't care. It's got what is this thing? I never even. It's got 5% alcohol in there. Whatever. I'll drink it.
Yeah, I'm all acting badass with 1% higher than you. So there you go. Never mind. I'm going to go grab a shot here.
That was the only thing left from Thanksgiving, man. I thought I had more beer, but I guess not. Whatever.
Oh, well, yeah, no, even nice guy here. If you want to try a good drink, the long drink, 9% gin drink that tastes like Sprite. All right. I love recommendations on a good drink. So
two of those things.
Hell yeah. And poor Jerry here, he just wishes he could join us, but working. But no worries, we appreciate you signed in for us, man.
We'll have a girl drink for you.
Yeah. Nice guy. I agree with you here. I appreciate Sideshow for taking the chance with the new Spider-Man variations, the Noir and Iron Spider-Man. Iron Spider-Man turned out great. And I mean, I guess technically we've only seen the prototype because it hasn't been released, but the Noir one looks great too, I think. So
see, but that was a nice balance of like trying something new, but also
exactly
incorporating Batman, you know what I mean? Which is a popular character. So yeah, I like stuff like that too.
Let's see what we got here. Your Vision, people talk once it comes out, but they don't buy it. Prime 1 Alfred should have been sold out since everyone wanted one. It's a good point. I mean, there's a lot of talk. It's a balance. But yeah, does someone want the old Alfred dude in their collection? I would have said yes, but yeah, the fact that it's not sold out. Okay, well, maybe that's, but hey, kudos for Prime 1, at least for giving us one of those statues.
Let me pause there for a second. So Your Vision makes a very good point too, right? And I'm playing devil's advocate here, right? Okay, now I'm the statue company.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to make you I'm going to make you what you asked for. I'm going to make what you guys have been asking for. Then they make it. And 80% of those people are ghost. Then don't fucking say anything about making one if you're not going to buy. If you are pushing for something to get made. I would love this. I would love that. I would love this. The guys make it for you. And then you don't support it and you wanted it made. And
you're part of the problem.
You're part of the problem.
Yep.
So we got to be aware of stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it does impact stuff.
D3, I like your point here because I want to elaborate on it. There should be way more polls done by the companies. That should actually be the norm. Leverage your Facebook community. It's free feedback. Companies usually have to pay for that. I completely agree. I used to do marketing for Frito-Lay, and we would do focus groups that you would pay for individuals to come in. We'd pass out a bunch of chip bags that were gray bags, and you reach in and you get a flavor of pizza, or you get a flavor of, believe it or not, peanut butter and jelly. Yeah, there's a reason that's not on the market. But anyway, you'd have everyone try and they'd give you your feedback. And then you would know, okay, great, this is a product that we need to move forward with. There's enough people in this focus group who agree with it. But we had to pay for that. And here with, social media being what it is, yeah, you just have to throw out, especially at some of these communities, the guys on our channel and a number of the other channels that have shows weekly. There's a lot of good feedback that they could garnish from just that. So I think you're on to something, man. Let's see what Mr. Connor's got to say here. I think these companies are doing that, Hollywood is doing, a reboot, prequel, or sequel, and what has been proven to sell. Too afraid to take a chance and fail. The only problem with that, and you've got a good point here, Connor, is how well is Hollywood right now doing because of all that? I think they're finally starting to feel it. That you got to get away from these prequel, sequel kind of stuff. Start doing something original. Give us something new. We're hungry for it.
Yep.
Let's see here. D3 was out on Your Vision. The thing is, just because a character gets made doesn't mean that it's made to be the collector's liking, or maybe it may be too expensive. So many factors. So,
yes.
Alfred, maybe everyone wanted him, but just didn't like how he turned out. I don't know how you really screw up Alfred, but I don't think maybe that's the case. But
old man in a fucking suit. Or
what's
it called? What do they call that?
Butler suit or
no, tuxedo. He's
tuxedo,
always a tuxedo or something like that. I don't know.
Let's see. When statue companies come out with new characters, they don't get the backing to keep making new characters. So to something like this too, if you want to test the market, and I know there's a price point and it gets tricky, but make a smaller run. The collector gets something that's unique, not in the marketplace. Not everyone has it. You might have to bump up the price point a little bit. I know we'll complain about it a little bit, but if you get something that there's only 50 of them in the world and it's a licensed product, I have a feeling people would buy it just for the scarcity or the rarity of it.
Yep.
And then last at D3 here, it was 600, and I get it. That was the why they keep doing the same thing. It's safe money. Yeah, again, falling back to the, doing the original characters, stuff like that. It is. It's a tough market right now, so you gotta throw things out there that people are going to buy.
But you see these Batmans that keep getting made, right? And the different things.
Yep.
I'm not being a hate. I like Batman. I fucking love Batman. Batman's awesome. I like Batman. Okay, don't get me wrong with that. But the problem is that, well, not the problem, but when I see them making the same characters, that tells me that we might not be the demographic that they're aiming for. That they're aiming for that new collectors just seeing that Batman for the first time, or seeing a Batman statue for the first time. Like, what the hell is this? This is a collectible? Damn, they make this in a larger scale? They make it in a smaller scale? Let me see what's going on here. That is like, I think that might be what they're aiming for. What else could they be doing? I don't know. I'll give you an example. I did a lot of, I think I spoke about it before, but not to get too deep into it, but I did a lot of exporting and importing. Me and my wife had a business for a long time doing that, right? And the way we knew when we were going to create a new product to sell online is we used a website. It was actually called Pics. It's still up and running. You use a website. You got 2 pictures. You have a bunch of people on there that get paid depending on the demographic. You tailor the test for that demographic, and you guys say, all right, which one catches your eye more, this or this? And which one would you buy and why? And people will just spill the beans on everything about how they really feel about it. And that's such valuable information. That's something that I paid for to get done, right?
Yeah.
You got social media nowadays. You don't even have to do any of that.
Yep.
You got a group that got thousands of followers. And you're still making shit that's sitting in your warehouse because you're not doing the proper research to figure out what's going to sell and what's not. Now, do we know the whole picture? Do we know everything that's going on in the background? Do we know about licensing costs and the parameters that they got to stay in? And, they probably listen to us sometimes and they're just probably on their, like, putting their hand on their head like, oh man, only if you guys knew. Like, we don't. Tell us. We don't. But anyway, that's our venting. That's our venting for today. What else do we got?
All right. I think we could jump into the next topic after this. But I think John Connor's got a good point here. So maybe companies can do a crowd fund like HasLab. Get X amount of orders and new characters get made. If not, we move on. It's proven. I mean, we've got a Java sail barge because of it and a number of other pieces that they're working on. If you're a Transformers fan, HasLab did the big Unicron, stuff like that. But every once in a while, like HasLab, they did the Rancor, and I remember they just missed their number, so it didn't get done.
Yeah.
People get refunded. It's not a bad way, but what's the question here? HasLab, I mean, that's Hasbro, right? So they probably have the funding to be able to invest in making a prototype, things like that, to get everyone excited. And if it doesn't happen, we'll make it up on the next thing. Maybe some of these companies are not in the financial position to be able to do something like that. I'm only just speculating here, but I think it's a great idea, John. I would love to see them do something like that.
And I get that it's hard to start new projects in the middle of the economy that we got going on. I get that. It doesn't change the fact that we're tired of seeing the same shit. We're just venting on what we see, right? So, yeah. All right, what else we got here? Casual, what's up, man? What's up, peeps? Driving to pick her up, but listening in. Hope everyone has a great Sunday. Thanks, man.
Good to hear from you, Casual.
Yeah, good dude. Real good channel. Go check him out. Yeah, I mean, that's basically it. I just wanted to get that off our chest. I think me and Kevin felt the same. Well, I know me and Kevin felt the same way about it. We wanted to talk about it today. I did talk to some businesses about it, and they, like I said, what they basically told me was, Adam, you're not the demographic, buddy. You're not the demographic. It's the newer buyer. Is that the case with every company? Probably not, but we'll see how it goes. Who else? Oh, we just got some new guys coming in here. Jesse Hernandez, what's going on? Piggy's Pics, another good guy in the community. What's going on? Fatal, my man, Fatal. That's my boy right there. What's up, Fatal? How you doing, man? What else we got in here? Dinesh saying what's up to Kev. What's up, Dinesh? All right. Oh, I don't want to forget just another jar or just a jarhead. Hope everyone is having a great Sunday. That's a great name, by the way.
Love it.
Anything else on this topic before we move on?
I think we're good, man. Got plenty to talk about here.
Yeah, let's get through it. I got to do some more editing later today too, so. All right, so let's start off with this. I wanted to give my man, John, the Everyday Collector. The Everyday Collector. He hit 1,000 subs. Good for him. Let me tell you, this guy puts a lot of time and effort into what he does. And when he does it, he cares about what he does. You could show how much he cares when he makes his content. You know, it's a little different than the content we make here. He does just, I think, live streams. He does some videos too. But great guy in the community. I love the message that he's trying to spread, the collecting responsibly. It's so true. I know it sounds kind of funny when people say that, but like, it's true. You can't buy everything. So you got to collect responsibly and pay your mortgage before you buy that statue.
Oh, and if you're married, women with less clothes is probably not the most responsible thing you can do.
Yeah.
I'm looking out for you guys. I've learned the hard way.
Yeah. So big shout out to Everyday Collector. If you're not subscribed to his channel, go check him out. He's got some really good stuff going on. Him and Casual do a lot of stuff together. Yeah. And yeah, both good guys. All right, let's move on. So in other news, these two guys partnered up. How about that, huh? Oh, yeah.
My man Dilbert, done some business with him. A good guy.
I have never done business with Dilbert, but I hear nothing but good stuff about him. He usually watches a lot of our stuff in the Facebook group, and he'll like it or comment on it and stuff. But I hear nothing but good things about the guy. What does he do exactly? Is he just like a wholesaler or a...
Yeah, again, you know, he's like Todd and Marcos and all those guys based out of Canada, but just like Marcos and Todd and everything, he's very responsive. So if there's a statue that you can't get your hands on, you know, I would say something like an XM or Prime 1 or whatnot, reach out to him. You know, these guys, for some reason, have these secret little warehouses that are still hiding inventory, and they can hunt them down for you. And he's got some really reasonable shipping prices, especially, again, I'm in the States, but working with him out of Canada, it really doesn't cost me much at all. So if you haven't synced up with Dilbert, he's on Facebook. Really, really good guy. I highly recommend adding him in your Rolodex of people to reach out to if you're really trying to hunt down a new statue.
There you go. There's a real life testimonial. So yeah, like I said, I've never dealt anything with Dilbert, but I hear nothing but good things about him.
And Jarhead's right. Most of the time, Dilbert has free shipping. So even more legit reason to go through Dilbert.
Yeah, so it looks like these two guys are partnering up together from LBS. Jay, another really respected guy in the community, does a really good job on not just making statues, but, you know, it's always nice to have a guy that makes awesome statues and that's just a genuinely nice guy. And that's Jay. So, but yeah, congratulations to their partnership. And we look forward to seeing where that goes in the future and how these projects develop. Yep. So good stuff. I wanted to throw this in there real quick. The Prey sequel, plot details revealed. The Predator in World War II. How about that?
Love that setting. That'd be awesome,
cool, man. That's cool. You know,
Band of Brothers meets Predator.
Yeah, like how's this next Predator gonna look? Like I'm always interested to see the different types of Predators that they make, because there's a lot of different forms of them. So we'll be keeping a close eye on this.
Since we're plugging movies, Fatal has gone ahead and plugged one too. So apparently everyone, you got to go check out Godzilla -1. Man, I've seen that trailer. It looks good. I'm old school Godzilla, and that looked kind of like old school meets a little bit of that modern edge and everything. So I'm used to the guy in the suit kind of thing. So I want to check it out. I don't know. Have you seen it at all, Adam? Do you know anything about it?
No, I don't know anything about it. I'm going to go check it out now that he said it, though.
It looks great.
Yeah. Oh, I see Jelena in there. If you could pull her up real quick. Jelena, I have news for, I forgot to get back to you. I'm sorry I didn't get back to you right away, but I have news for you today. So if you stick around, we'll find out if you don't already know. It's about the Venom.
Nice.
All right, let's move on. So Sideshow has this up for pre-order right now. The T800. The endoskeleton. So if you don't want to get it directly from Prime One Studios, you could get it from Sideshow Collectibles. Now, if you don't mind waiting a little bit more, because Prime One here's the thing that Prime One does. Prime One ships all their stuff out, and then they'll ship out all their stuff to all the vendors later. You know what I mean? So a lot of these guys, a lot of the retailers that sell for them also sell their product, get it really like a lot later. If you don't mind waiting for it a little bit, and it's not too much longer, but Collector Zone, you can ask Marcos over there at Collector Zone. Maybe he can grab it for you too. Even if you don't see stuff on his website, he's still able to grab stuff for you. So, and then remember, we got the member discount code. I'll show that later on in the show. All right, Iron Studios dropping some bombs this week. Just like dropping a bunch of stuff, man. I don't know if you caught that, how much stuff that they dropped, Kev, but now this is a character that I'm not too familiar with. I know Kevin is. This is more of his era.
She-Ra, Princess of Power. Yeah.
This is from Masters of the Universe, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is they did a movie, they did a little spin-off back in the 80s, and She-Ra was in an alternate universe and He-Man's sister.
Yeah. Good stuff. This looks really cool. I mean, it's very colorful, but it's cool.
Oh, I mean, it's great. I mean, someone initially was kind of talking, this is like a 1/10, isn't it? I believe.
Yes. So Iron Studios mostly does 1/10 stuff. Yeah. We got a couple quarter scale stuff that's coming that we'll show you guys too. But they do a good job on both. The details, in my opinion, and I think Kev will agree with me, they kind of lose it a little bit when you get a little bit smaller of a scale. But it doesn't look bad. I mean, I think it looks really, really good, especially if you're a fan of this kind of art, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot of Iron Studios stuff come out, these 1/10, and I'm like, oh, that looks really cool. And then I'm like, oh, it's 1/10. And as someone mentioned in the chat here, you know, we don't always collect the 1/10 price. But give or take what your space is, what you're allowed. You know, if you don't have that space for a 1/3, 1/4, this stuff would look great. You know, have a little shelf, right above your monitor of your computer, line these things up. It would look badass. It's not action figure. This is still a high enough level that you shouldn't be ashamed. And on 1/10, they're cranking out a lot more rare characters than we're seeing out of the 1/4 and 1/3. So I'm starting to think maybe to go this way, just collect some of those pieces that I want to. Yeah.
I was calling, me and Shane were talking on the phone the other day, and I was like, Shane, did you see all this 1/10 scale stuff that's coming out? He's like, yeah, man, it's badass. I'm like, man, I might get into the 1/10 scale stuff, man. It's more affordable. It's still badass. They make larger pieces for the 1/10 scale, like we're covering right now.
Yeah.
These pieces are not that small just because they're 1/10. So it's a good way of saving money in today's economy, but still getting really badass pieces and not spending $3,000 on one piece, you know? Yeah, that's cool. What do we have over here? Let me just check this real quick. Give me 1 second. There was something. Oh, Crunchy Thunder. What's going on, man? What's up? I'm a little late. Hey, brother. You are never late in my book. You always got a seat at the table, man. Always got a seat at the table. All right. So let's see what else we got. I just can't. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be mean, but this guy's got the hairiest fucking arms.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, Sasquatch over here. For everyone who doesn't understand the inside joke, we had a side chat about this for a good few minutes over the week. But yeah, you mean, come on, buddy. Here, the second I see this, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but the movie The 40-Year-Old Virgin. I am just seeing that wax scene over and over again.
Look, I'm not trying to make fun of the guy. It's just. God,
oh, I am.
You got some hairy fucking arms, bro. Like, but it's just so funny. It's almost like they're fucking with us. Like, hey, check out this statue, but check out these hairy arms too.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, the guy's like a werewolf. Not that that's a bad thing, whatever. If you got some hair on your back, more power to you, man. You're more manly than me. I don't even think I got hair on my chest, man. I'm just not a hairy dude.
Hey, it's Christmas time. It's cold outside. You got your own little sweater. It's good.
Hey, but anyway, back to this is cool. This is cool. Another 10 scale. From the Spider-Man universe. What's the character's name again?
Lizard. Yeah, the lizard. Yeah. And it's a great piece. Again, we just don't get a lot in our scales of 1/3 or 1/4. So when you zoom in on this thing, I think the details are great. And if I was a Spider-Man fan, I'd be like, you know what? I can't wait around forever. I would like to have some pieces. These would look nice with my comics right next to them, something like that.
Yeah.
On a bookshelf. Perfect.
Hell yeah. Yeah, this looks... And like I said, you can get all these... They save you space. They save you money.
Yep.
They make the coolest... A lot of times they do these crazy poses and different things that they can't do in a larger scale because of engineering things or engineering, they just can't make it the same way as a 10 scale. So you get there's a lot of pros to getting a 10 scale. And like I said, I'm kind of thinking about getting into 10 scale. What do we got there?
Dinesh just pointed out, I know Brazil just recently had their San Diego Comic-Con type thing. So that's where we're getting all these Iron Studio announcements. So kudos to those guys because I believe they were exhibiting there, which, man, I wish those statue companies would do more of that. I know they're pulling back because of Sideshow and a number of other companies going virtual, but I'd love seeing the things in person. I don't care. I'm old school, I guess.
I'm the same way. Yeah, if you guys didn't see the con or whatever and you want to see video of it, I know Gem Mint was there and he did some really good video coverage of it and he was talking about it and showing some close-ups. So that was a good video if you guys want to go check that out. But yeah, this piece is nice, man. And I like how his jacket is all torn. He's like a scientist. He's supposed to be like a scientist or something, right?
Yeah. Doc Connors was actually, but and then turned into the lizard when he tried to basically regrow his arm.
Yeah.
But hey, I just read this, Jerry. Man, Jerry, he's the star of every stream that shows off Iron Studio. So Hairy Arm Guy is apparently the star. Okay, I am now turning into that channel.
It's a marketing strategy. You see, it's working.
I'm sorry, the chat's having some fun here. So Fatal thinks him presenting Beast would be considered perfection. Yes.
Hey, it's all out of love, Iron Studios. Whoever that guy is, I don't want him being fucking.
No, don't shave, man. Just own it. Just own it.
Own it, man.
Maybe start braiding it a little bit. That'd be awesome.
I would just say, hey, look, guys, I can't help that I'm more of a man than you guys. All right, here we go again. I mean, honestly, it almost looks like he's wearing a shirt, but anyway.
This poor guy, man. He's probably rocking back and forth in the fetal position in the shower, just crying right now after seeing our channel.
It's only going to get worse the more we drink, and we're going to keep drinking. We're going to keep drinking, Kev.
Yeah, hell.
All right. So anyway, so we got a He-Man, and this is it Battle Cat?
That's Battle Cat, or when his alias is Gringer.
What do you think about this? This, like I said, real quick, 10 scale. Look how big it is.
Exactly. I mean, that's I was saying a bookshelf, but maybe this is getting a little bit more. Now you're in like a DTOF.
But it's a perfect size.
It looks great.
If you're buying larger stuff all the time, this is a perfect size. It's great.
Yep. And again, this is a He-Man that's back to that classic, the animated version from the 80s. Looks good. So if that's your cup of tea, if that's your He-Man, I would definitely pick up a piece like this. It's a good size, like you said.
Yeah, the colors, the paint applications look great. The detail looks good. The textures look good. The sculpt is nice. The pose is good. No complaints.
Yep.
Iron Studios doing their thing. Big shout out to Iron Studios. Well, I don't know about this back here, though. What is this? This is like yellow paint. Yeah,
it's the hue. I was looking at the brickwork and stuff like that. I'm like, is that more? Are we like supposed to be over like Skeletor's area? Or is that glow coming off of Castle Grayskull behind him? I'm not sure. The purple makes me feel more like it's Skeletor's lair, but that green glow gives me more of the Castle Grayskull. So I don't know. Something's going on there.
Maybe these are some pieces that you could put together, like slide together as a bigger diorama piece. I don't know. Now,
if they decide to do that, sign me up. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. So here's another one. We got there's a couple Iron Studios dropped some bombs in the last week. So here's a Thor. Not bad looking. And again, like, look at the size of it, not bad. 17.2 inches. Let's see if we can get some.
See, I like him with the helmet on.
Helmet looks cool. I prefer the helmet too.
So again, Iron Studio, it gives you different faces and things like that. Heads switch out, and I like the Nordic Viking kind of Thor instead of the clean shaven.
Very Viking,
like that.
Yeah,
it's that Norse god kind of thing.
Yep, looks good. I like it. He's got the electricity coming out of the or the thunder coming out of the hammer.
It's a great piece if you want to get an Avenger lineup and you just don't have a lot of the room.
I'm curious, how many of you guys in the chat collect 110 scale? Do you guys like 110 scale, or do you just want to stay away from it? Let me know. I'm curious.
We got a couple. I know we got a couple 110 collectors in here.
Yeah. Here's another one. Now, I know nothing about this character. Like, I've seen these characters before, like from this line, and we've seen some really cool statues. We've covered it on the show before with like these big dragon-like pieces, and this is really cool looking, man.
This is an old school anime series, so I am not up to speed on this one, but I believe this is probably something from the 80s because you could just tell from the style.
What's it called?
What is it? Saint Seiya? Seiya?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
but I'm not familiar with the series. It's probably kind of like your Power Rangers meets Voltron or something like that, I bet. But I like the material here. Again, this is a cool little effect that is going on behind her. So this is where I'm starting to subscribe more and more to anime. These statues are cool.
These statues are really cool, and the anime following is way bigger than what we follow. You know what I mean? They are it is a huge community. What are the guys saying in the chat? Anything?
Let's see what we got here. Let's see what's Crunchy's saying. So I love 1/10 for the most part. The bases are usually really amazing, but sometimes they get the face sculpts right, and other times they screw it up. I see that. You got a smaller area to work. Yeah.
That's like with everything. They got 1/3 scales where they fuck up some stuff. It happens.
Let's see here. Mitchell. Yeah, he's collects Mortal Kombat 1/10. So cool, man. Love that.
Oh, that's a cool line. Yeah.
Jarhead here is I like the dioramas that they do, small scale, but makes up something bigger. Yeah, exactly. You connect them. That's an awesome display. It's definitely a talking piece in your collection. D3 also, I love 1/10. It's a great way to complement and offset the collection of large scale pieces. I mean, we keep talking about it over and over again is, hey, look, real estate's a real thing. So definitely.
It is. Yeah, especially when you got a bigger collection like Kevin. Kevin's got a lot of stuff. So real estate is valuable, Yep.
Edwin collects them too. So yeah, a lot of people, like I said, I knew it in this group that we have a lot that collected, and hey, if that's your budget, that's your budget, man. But the one thing about collectors, we're all passionate. We're all passionate about this comics and pop culture and sci-fi and everything. Give me any size to display that passion. I'm in.
Shit, that's not even my budget. I want to collect it. I think it's just cool.
Yeah.
Look at this, for example. This is from Lord of the Rings. Is this the cave troll? Is this the
It
cave
is.
Troll? Yeah.
They have a cave troll.
That thing is huge, man. Now I think this thing is maybe like $1,000 or something, but like look how big it is. I forget this guy's name from Lord of the Rings.
Legolas.
Legolas is on top, just getting ready to probably put a knife or an arrow through his head, one of the two. But 28 inches high, 28.3 inches high.
It's probably taller than Hairy Arm Guy. That's why we didn't get him. So poor guy's like a hobbit.
Oh man, yeah, he's got instead of having the hair on his feet, he's got that shit on his arms. All right, we're done. We're done.
We really aren't. This will continue. Don't worry.
We're just kidding. Yeah, this is done very, very well, and I cannot give enough praise to Iron Studios. I don't get anything from Iron Studios to say that. I just really genuinely like their work. They do good work.
Yep. Mitchell over here is, he's pointing out that this is Legolas versus the Cave Troll, but he's waiting for that Balrog versus Gandalf diorama for Iron Studios. Right with you, Mitchell. I mean, I'm a huge, Lord of the Rings fan. I mean, most of us probably are. Matter of fact, I watch the trilogy every December, every year, go through it. But I think that diorama is awesome. So if I had an area dedicated to Lord of the Rings, that would be in it.
I've always wanted to get into Lord of the Rings, and I've watched the movies. I just got to go back and watch them again. You know how you watch a movie, you don't really appreciate it, and then you notice things more when you watch it the second time.
So you've only watched Lord of the Rings one time through?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Maybe once or twice, maybe. Yeah. Let me see. What else we got?
I'm going to apologize to the channel for Adam.
What's that?
I'm apologizing to our channel for Adam, for you.
Was I supposed to watch it 5 fucking times?
Why am I even here?
I think it's cool, though. I like the whole concept. Well, I like that whole era of like armor, medieval, like type. It's not medieval, but like that type.
Yeah, that fantasy. Yeah, I love the fantasy genre.
Right.
Yeah,
I like that style. We got something from Avatar. This was a great movie. Did you see the new movie?
I have not seen the sequel. So I saw the first one. That was cool and all that. But I've heard such mixed reviews that I just haven't got to it yet.
Second one was good, man. Second one was good. It was really good. I thought it was good. My wife, I might get my wife this statue because she likes Avatar a lot. She wants to play the new game. The new game just came out on PS5, by the way.
So Mitchell, we're looking at actually a new spot just opened up on our channel because we're going to be kicking Adam. So yeah, just go ahead and get your resume.
They've been trying to dethrone me for a minute now. Him and Shane, man.
I think we're building up enough of a case at this point.
Oh man, yeah, this is great. If you want some color in your collection, 1/10 scale, great statue. Colors are phenomenal. All right.
Oh.
Well, he did present Beast.
Well, here we go, Fatal.
Fatal spoken into existence.
Yeah.
And look at his face. He's like, I know you guys have been fucking talking shit on me.
I know. It's too bad he can't grow enough of the facial hair out like he does.
Oh, I mean, man, Kevin's going in today.
I'll just sit back here and have another drink.
All right, so we got the new quarter scale Beast coming from Iron Studios as well. This is 24.7 inches high, 16.8 inches in width, 12.9 inches in depth. And Kevin, what do you think?
As an X-Men fan, I love this piece. It's something different. First of all, I'm not in the war room shot, so I love that. Or with a Sentinel hand, so that's awesome too. I think the detail, the colors are really, really vibrant. XM's piece came out. It's a great piece. I own it. I think the blue fur is a little too dark, so I've seen like Shane and a few others who've done the repaint that've got a little bit more of that lighter blue. So I really, really like this one. So this one is a definite one I'm considering to swap out for.
I like it too. I'm thinking about getting into other stuff that's, like I said, kind of scaling back and not getting stuff that's super expensive. And I think this one's probably, what is it going for? Like $1,000 or something like that? Something similar, probably.
I'm sure.
But yeah, this looks great. I agree with you on the whole, like, you see all the X-Men on a Sentinel base, which that's their theme, right? It's part of them. That's part of what there is. So that's a good point. Do you think collectors would see this and be like, Well, I want the Sentinel base so it can match with the rest of my collection. What do you think about that?
I feel like I've heard just the other way, where I think most people between the War Room and the Sentinel base are tired of it. I can see that consistency in your collection, and maybe that's what you want to keep. Like I can see Shane making that argument and be like, no, they're all consistent. The bases are consistent. I'm there. But I for some of us collectors who aren't as concerned about that, or more concerned about just what the figure looks like, I think this is probably your best option for a beast right now in the market.
For real.
I'll go out there and just say that. I think that's the best sculpted beast so far I've seen on the market that is licensed.
Yeah. Yeah, good point. I think the plants were done, from what I can see, the plants were done very well too. They don't look plasticky in these pictures, but I could be wrong. I would have to see it in person. But how do you like the pose? I love the pose.
Yeah, pose doesn't bother me. Now, this head, I would definitely be posing him with the open mouth. I feel like that captures his face better than this one.
Screaming.
So, portrait. yeah, that's more fierce and a lot more emotion. So, I definitely would not be using this one. But, yeah, overall, I think the pose and all that's pretty dope.
Yeah, this is cool. I used to, I don't know if, I think you remember, but when I first started my collection, I used to collect nothing but X-Men.
Look at Money right here. He PO'd that bitch right away. Love that beast. Yeah, good man.
Money. What's going on, Money? Money Wasted Collecting. Thanks for joining, man. That's a great name too, by the way.
Yeah.
It's so true.
And we also got Jarhead. We'll be picking this beast up. They're doing a whole X-Men line apparently. So again, yeah, if you're looking for something new, you've had the XM pieces or Sideshow pieces in your collection for a while and want some different lineup, here we go. Sell those and get some new stuff coming up.
I might get this, man. This looks good.
It is. It looks great.
This looks good. I'll get this if Kevin gets this. Kevin, you
John. Yeah. I'll pre-order this one. So once again, even though we're not called the enablers, we are enabling.
Yeah, I might actually get this, man. And if they're starting to hold, but hang on a second. Are they going to complete the line? I don't want to start collecting some shit. They don't complete the line, but I don't see how they would have a hard time. I don't see how they would have a hard time selling it. What other Iron Studios X-Men have they made? I'm talking about quarter.
I don't think they have. Someone correct me in the chat, but I don't think they have.
Is this the first one?
This could be one of the first ones that they rolled out with. So, because I know Sideshow's got their run, XM's got their run, LBS has got kind of larger scale pieces, but yeah, I can't recall Iron Studios having anyone else out there yet.
Interesting. Yeah, this looks great, man. I love the colors.
Damn you, Jarhead. Yes, I can't imagine if they would do a bishop. I want somebody to do a damn bishop, please. So yes, what do they got against Bishop, man? The guy's awesome. He time travels and everything. He's freaking beast.
Yeah. By the way, let me put this up real quick before I forget. If you guys missed it, if you want these statues or any of the statues that you see, I got a discount code for you guys. Now, just as a disclaimer, this does benefit the channel. It does benefit the channel, and it helps support the channel and helps us grow and stuff like that. And I'm not just saying this because I want you guys to support the channel, but Collector Zone, I think they got this up at Collector Zone with all the other 10 scale stuff. And you can get 15% off of pre-orders or in stock. Basically anything, you get 15% off. You got to pay in full. That's the only thing about it. You got to pay in full, but you get 15% off if you decide that you want to buy it. All right, so go check them out.
Yeah.
I'm
with Fatal here too. Bishop, Jubilee. I want a Jubilee as well. So
Jubilee is awesome.
I don't know if we've added it to our images to go over because there is one unlicensed that's out there at the moment. But yeah, I'll probably wait for someone XM or, Iron Studios to come up with Jubilee, hopefully.
Yeah. All right, let's see what else we got here. The Blue Beetle. So I've been hearing that the Blue Beetle actually, when it first came out, the movie wasn't doing that great, and then all of a sudden it soared in sales. I don't know if you saw that. It got super popular all of a sudden
after it came out of the screen and streaming.
Yeah, like exactly. Yeah, like after it started streaming, it started getting real popular. Maybe just not as many people are going to the movies nowadays anymore, but yeah, Blue Beetle seems to be doing pretty well right now as far as like the movie. But this is a 1/10 scale Blue Beetle. Like I said,
very cool.
Yeah, Iron Studios just dropping a ton of stuff. Nice concept with him flying. Cool action pose, dynamic. Shooting his arm cannon.
But tip my hat again to Iron Studios from something we were talking about earlier is Blue Beetle's not necessarily one of your mainstream DC characters. So they're giving us things. Now, granted, I know the movie came out, so there might be some more popularity there, but still they're going out on a limb. So in order not to contradict what we're saying or those who support what we're saying, start supporting some of these pieces, these characters, these rare characters, start, backing them a little bit so we can get more of them out there.
Oh, did you see this? Dan, I think this is new. Dan from DMD is making a Padawan Kenobi.
Well, Dan's got, between Dan and Michael, NYC, those guys just have all my money. Oh, you got, yeah. Well, that's going to be on the other side of his, DMD, did he do the Qui-Gon or was that NYC who did the Qui-Gon? Now I'm getting that confused.
NYC did the, I don't know who did that Qui-Gon.
Yeah, DMD, they did the Obi-Wan with the Mustafar background.
Yeah, with Anakin.
Yeah, that was cool. And then, well, they didn't do the diorama. The diorama ones, he just did Obi-Wan by himself. But yeah, kudos. I mean, Dan's a great guy who's been on our channel and things are killing it, which I just saw, there's about 3 more weeks to get that early
for Spawn.
For Spawn. Yeah.
Guys, if you want that Spawn, if you're a Spawn fan, don't sleep on that piece because it's going to get sold out. And let me tell you, when it gets on the aftermarket, it's going to go for a lot more money.
Yeah, you want to back that project.
Yeah, he's got it in 3rd scale and he's got it in quarter scale. I got it in quarter scale just because that matches all my other Spawns that I have coming in. So go hit up Dan. Good guy. Been in the game for a while.
Yep.
All right. Anyway, that's Blue Beetle. Yeah, look at it up close. I mean, this is done nice.
Yeah, I love it. What's up, Slifer?
Slifer, what's up? All right. Another Star Wars piece. Iron Studios are very familiar with Star Wars pieces. Classic Star Wars right here.
Yep.
C-3PO and R2-D2 on Tatooine.
Yeah, with a moisturizer, vaporizer or something. What is this little moisture farmer or something?
Whatever they were in the movie, right? Yeah.
So, I mean, I would probably jump in on something like this, but I already had that Sideshow one that's quarter scale that they came out with a while back where they're on the Tatooine sand. So I'm good on that. But if you missed out on something like that, look, these are classic characters. They're ones that have been in every movie in some capacity. So, yeah, definitely as a Star Wars fan, I'll keep telling you to pick these things up. But, yeah, it's cool. I probably want a little bit more detail. And if I was really getting particular, I would also comment that the blue looks a little off on R2. But that's just me getting really
You would know. Yeah, you would know better than I would.
Yeah,
You've only made a couple life-size ones.
No idea.
All right, I'm getting a refill, Kev. That means you're up too.
Yeah, I'm reaching over here. I got him right next to me.
Or you're slacking. I'll be right back.
I got another one. Look at this. So, okay, what's going on in the chat right now? Yeah, Fatal. Still trying to decide, leaning on the 130. I'm telling you, man, with Adam ducking out right now, he says he's a Spawn fan, but Shane and I have to keep giving him shit, man. True collector of Spawn will pick up the 1/3, so pull the trigger there, man. I definitely would. And he also commented, So when I look at HBO Max, I'm seeing Blue Beetle out a bunch. So if you're saying it's a fun movie, man, I might throw it in this afternoon and check it out. But yeah, it has some corny moments. I get it. Some of those movies do. But if it's overall, it's good and keeps your attention. That's all I'm looking for. So that's probably why it's getting all the good hype while it's being streamed. So I'm all about that.
I brought 2, so I don't have to go back.
Look at this. You just got two-fisted. I love it.
You started this, Kev.
Yes. Well, actually, I blame Mr. Kennedy. He's the one who first got the.
Oh, you know what? It was Anthony's fault. It was Anthony's fault.
And I hope he's not on right now because we're just going to blame him.
Anthony, are you still in the chat and are you still drinking? Or did you just did you trick us into drinking? Yeah, anyway, I like this piece. I think it looks great. I think the detail is great for such a small piece. And, you know, for the size, it's great. Here's one of those anime. Like, look at this.
That is awesome. And I know nothing about this show. And I'm like, I would think about pulling the trigger on this thing. And that's enormous.
Golly.
Oh, Anthony Kennedy. Here we go. Yes and yes. Good man.
Hey, you know what? We got to get Anthony on the show, man.
Yeah, there we go.
We got to get Anthony on the show. Anthony, you want to come on the next show? Let us know, man. I want you to come on the next show and hang out with us. Oh, man. What flavor is that?
He's accepting all responsibility. I appreciate that, man.
I feel that. That's cool. Yeah, here's another one of those, you know, characters that I don't know much about, but you ever look at a statue and was like, man, I want to know more about it. Like, I want to know what this is about.
Oh, all the time. And I think that's part of the appeal of this hobby is every once in a while you get a character or a statue that comes out and you're like, my example is Berserker. I'm like, those statues were coming out. I'm like, what the hell is this? I have no idea. And everyone's like, man, you got to read the manga and stuff like that. I started reading that. I was like, holy crap, this Berserker stuff is legit.
Yeah. Dark, real dark. Gritty.
Exactly.
I love it. Yeah. That's a fucked up manga, but I like it.
Not gonna argue there.
Yeah, this dragon just is awesome, man. Now, the only thing I would say is like his expression is kind of lackluster, but everything else looks good.
Apparently, Prime 1 also has a line, and Slifer's saying it's pretty dope. So, yeah, I'm going to have to look into this stuff because, like I said, it looks really, really good.
Yeah. Yeah, I know Slifer is getting heavy into the anime stuff recently here, so.
Good man.
So we got a little, I guess this is a kid pool? Is this a kid pool?
Probably something like that, or
a little fun piece.
Deadpool, yes.
This is what I call one of those desk pieces. Just want something fun at the office.
Yeah, exactly. I would see this in your office or something like that, just right next to the computer. Right next to the computer, just a little fun piece. Nice detail work. He even got the ninja stars back here. It'll probably set you back a couple $100, but you know, just a fun little piece. Yeah, and nice guy. You're right. Yes, it's a chibi. So it's a cheapie. No, chibis are anytime you see anime, it's like the little child versions of the anime characters with the big heads. Yeah, chibis. So then we have Hellboy. I think this got mentioned a little while ago. I can't remember. But this is quarter scale, obviously. 26.8 inches high, 11.8 in width, and 11.8 in depth. Jeez. I feel like at that San Diego Comic-Con, it was like Iron Studio had like the whole convention floor. Oh, they killed it. They're cranking out. Man. Yeah, they killed it. That's cool. And they're reputable. I mean, if you don't know anything about Iron Studios or if you're a new collector, they're a very reputable company. Been in the game for a long time. They got good work. Yeah. Yeah, so it comes with a couple different swap outs. You have the head 2 right here, head 3 with the horns. Yep. What else do you got down here? With cigar? Yes. With the cigar. Yep. And then you got it with the big baby. The big baby. Nice. Looking good, looking good, looking good. That was a series. I like both of those movies. So, and even the new version of Hellboy wasn't bad or anything, but I like the first two.
Mm-hmm. Man, those girly drinks are good.
Yeah, just where's our umbrellas, man?
They got where's our umbrellas?
Damn.
Oh man, this hand looks good. Like the detail in the hand and how it's cracked. It looks like stone.
Yep.
I don't know what this is down here. What is that?
It has to be something from the movies, and it's been a while since I've seen it. I just said how good they were. Now I can't remember what that piece might have been referenced to.
A little Easter egg, and then he's got like a, I don't know what this is, like a bucket of something. But look at the mud on the boots and stuff, and
that's great detail. Yeah, I know there's a lot of big Hellboy fans, so this is definitely a piece to consider, especially if you're a movie collector.
I love the way they do this on the base too. The review that I'm in the middle of editing and getting together right now for you guys, the Ripley base is kind of similar to this with all the piping and stuff like that. So
nice.
I like that kind of base. We got a Mandalorian, 1/10.
Little Grogu. So if you've held out on like the first 20 some Mandalorians, now you got your chance for number 21 here.
I kind of like that pose too. Like he's standing there like a badass. You got baby Grogu in the back, looking scared, and then he's got his cape kind of flowing.
Okay, so I will get a little critical. He looks a little beefy. I don't know. Maybe he's a little bit more stout looking in the statue. If you go back to the other photo of him, yeah. I don't know. He looks a little bit shorter or something. I don't know. He looks like maybe he could be like a linebacker or something like that.
Yeah. I think it looks good. Yeah, but he does a little bit. Yeah.
But you got the flowing cape and all that. Well, once again, if you've been holding out and you're looking for a Mandalorian, well, here comes one more. I prefer the all chrome suit. I loved it when he was finally, got all that in place. That's what we've seen from season 2 on. So
yeah, I like what has he got? The Viro blade right there.
Yeah. The dark saber.
Yeah. Looks good. I like that pose.
Yeah. See, Jerry, you just stay with us on this channel. Exactly. He looks very stocky. I'm with Jerry here. He's just, he hasn't his full height or something yet. I don't know.
I think he looks good. I like the pose. I like how he's standing there like a badass.
Yeah.
Like, what are you about to do?
Yeah. Connor right now, Amanda's hitting the gym. So yeah. But speaking of hitting the gym, Leo is looking cut, man. He is looking cut.
You getting this, right?
Oh, hell yeah. I've hit the other 2. I'm not going to stop with just 2.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, damn you, Ant.
Man, this looks so good. God, I love this pose.
This is I love Leonardo from the beginning. He was like my turtle. So, and I think they did him right. I can't wait. This is going to be my favorite piece.
This is so good. The pose is good. The concept is awesome. The textures look good so far. The size, everything is just coming together.
So what do you think here, Adam? So we got Donatello, and he had the no eyes, just the white pupils. And then you got Raph, who had the one head sculpt that had the pupils in it and the one that didn't.
Yep.
Are we going to get 2 heads for Leo here? One with pupils and one without? Or what do you think they're going to do with this guy?
The way this is looking right here, if you do, I wonder if they're going to hide the seam line. The seam line should be able to get hidden pretty good because of the shell.
Yeah.
You probably will still get the swap outs, just like I would say that it's trending to have another portrait just because of the last 2.
Yep.
I think they're just going to make them both the white eyes. I think how they did Donatello instead of giving the real eyes, because you don't envision the turtles with the eyes, the regular eyes like that. At least I don't. I like the white eyes. Makes them look tougher.
Yep, exactly. And look at this. Yeah, once again, Fatal. You stand among so many. Leo is the best Ninja Turtle. Hell yeah.
Honestly,
matter of fact, I'm going to drink to that.
I liked Shredder the best. I liked Shredder. I loved the Turtles, but Shredder was my favorite character.
Oh, he was a great villain. Until you get into the cartoons. The cartoons, he's a little bit more campy. But in the comics, he's legit. He's legit. They
made that Batman movie. I saw that Batman. I saw it a while ago. It was like an anime or animation movie with Shredder fighting Batman. And Shredder was whooping Batman's ass, man. I was like, hell yeah, get his ass.
Well, Vader was whooping on Batman's ass too, and then he got out of it. So Shane would love it. It's like all these shows that the Batman gets his ass kicked.
I love how Shane complains about Batman all the time, and then he buys a fucking $3,000 Justice Buster. Actually, he got that thing for a steal.
He did, but yeah, we got to call him out on that one.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I hate Batman. I fucking hate him. No, he don't hate him. He just hates seeing him so much.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. Hate him.
Anyway, good job, PCS. Still killing the game. Good job. And you know what, Ant? Big shout out to Ant for doing something that's always different than everybody else. I'm not talking about the Turtles. People do the Turtles, but he does other things. He's not afraid to take risks. And yeah, Ant Adams is doing big things.
So my prediction for this line is this time next year, we've got all 4 Turtles already in our collection with Shredder. And I think there's a tease or a pre-order for April O'Neil and potentially Casey Jones.
And Krang.
Oh, that's
They're making
good.
Krang.
Yeah, maybe pull back on Casey Jones, and Krang could fill that spot, even though I know there's a lot of Casey Jones fans.
They're making Krang.
Yeah. I don't think he'll be out by next year, but I definitely think he's going to be there.
If that might get me in trouble. I don't know if I was supposed to mention that or not, but I'm almost positive they're making a Krang.
Can you imagine the scale on that guy? That's good. That guy's gonna be
in his suit
compared to the rest of them. Yeah,
in his suit. Yeah. So they're also doing a Street Fighter. We've been seeing this in development. Now you see it in a little bit of a color. What do you think about this Guile? Bebop and Rocksteady. Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say Bebop and Rocksteady. Before we jump ship, yeah, I'm with you there too. Nice guy. I would love to see those two.
Yeah.
Maybe a foot soldier. But now this Guile, I'm kind of like, okay, this is like the more older school Guile. I'm like, what's going on with the facial hair and all that? I'm used to my clean cut Guile in the green army fatigue. So a little bit different style, but overall, cool. I love the Street Fighters game and all that. 1/4 scale. Okay, well, if you're gonna do this, I got to get all the figures 1/4 scale. So who's doing this? Oh, is this LBS or who?
No. This is PCS.
PCS. Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm gonna look at you, Ant, and be like, "Hey, man, got to crank them all out."
Yeah.
Don't do this to us. So we gotta
I think I probably would have liked it without the goatee too, but maybe this is based off, from the game. Obviously, they got Capcom down at the bottom.
So I just discovered this, which I really honestly didn't think existed, but a buddy of mine was talking to him the other day and found out his favorite character is Ken. I was like, holy shit, someone actually likes Ken. So I fell over. I mean, everyone's like a Ryu.
Everybody likes Ryu. I was big into Vega.
Child, man.
I liked Vega.
Vega.
Because he would jump on the fence, jump off the fence, hit you with the claw, I like Vega.
Yeah, I mean, everyone had it, then you hear the Chun-Li's, Blanca's, E-Hondas, those kind of guys, and you're like, yeah, but they all had little bitch moves. They had just the one move that they would kick it up, Blanca would electrify you, and Chun-Li would do that kick real quick, and E-Honda would do his hand slap, and you're like, stop doing the bitch move. Yeah, I'm done with that. But it's a great series.
Good stuff for you guys that are video game collectors. Man, that's another, it's so hard not to look at every line and just be like, I want it all, I want everything.
Holy shit, I gotta back it up. There we go, Fatal. Okay, now I know 2 people who love Ken. Good man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you connected with my buddy because he just loves Ken. And I have nothing against him. I'm just like, I hardly run into people who like Ken. I'm like, everyone's like Ryu. I'm like, don't like the blonde guy in the red suit.
Fighter. I liked Street Fighter as a kid. I used to go to the arcades as a kid. Actually, I had an arcade kind kind of close to me when I was little. And I used to go in there. I never played Street Fighter because everybody there was always a line on that game. And everybody that was playing it was like stupid good, like really, really good. So I was like, I'm going to go over to Mortal Kombat. So
it was just like quarters lined up on that screen.
Yeah. I was more of a Mortal Kombat kind of guy. And I played a lot of those games, but
I'm going to ruin Mortal Kombat for you. But when Mortal Kombat 2 came out, listen again. When Raiden goes flying across the screen, he says something, but every time I hear it, I hear him going, "I want a canoe." As he's going across the screen, it's like, "I want a canoe! I want a canoe!" So it's ruined for you guys. You play Mortal Kombat.
You just ruined it for us. Thank you,
I want a canoe. There you go.
I used to like when he'd pick people up, like he'd grab you and electrocute you in the air, pick you up, and then like throw you across the map. But
such great games, man.
The newer one has the guy from Invincible. What's his name? The dad.
Omni-Man or
Omni-Man. Yeah. Oh my God. Did you see his fatality in MK1?
No, but I've read the comics, so I'm sure
man, you look it up in a trailer whenever you have a chance. He basically, his fatality is like he grabs the person, like punches them a couple times and then throws them on the ground, like rubs their face on the ground. And then he takes them into like a subway and he holds you while a train is coming.
All right. That's
coming. He holds you and the train hits you and you're going through the train and the passengers, you're hitting all the passengers and they're exploding as he holds your body there as you're hitting all the passengers. This is really fucked up and super cool.
So if you haven't watched the animation, that's exactly what he does in the animation to Invincible. He holds his son up through the train and just
does he? Yeah, he does. Yeah. And then he's got that famous scene where he's punching his son. I mean, he's just like pummeling his son. He does that same thing too. So anyway.
By the way, I'm loving it. I'm looking at the chat right now. We got a lot of Ken supporters here. So
yeah. What's the chat saying?
Yeah, everyone's into this Ken. So I mean, forget Trump and Biden. I think Ken should probably be on the ballot here in 2024. Sounds like he might pull it here. Let's see what we got here. Everyone's kind of reliving. I could complete Street Fighter on the arcade. Let's see. Oh. Fatal's also a Street Fighter over Mortal Kombat guy, but loves both. Hey, all those fighter games are fun.
Hey, Fatal, they put Spawn in MK11 or 12 or something too. I don't know if you saw that Spawn character that they put in Mortal Kombat. He looked amazing, and it was the original voice actor who did Spawn's voice.
Oh, from the animation,
from the animated series. Yeah, I think it sounds just like him.
Mitchell throws out that John Wick was supposed to be in the new Mortal Kombat game.
Oh, that would be sick.
And Mr. Kennedy thinks the Omni-Man is way OP. Well, yeah. I mean, he's OP in the comics and in the cartoon series, all that. So that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, when I first started watching that show, Invincible, I was like, these guys look so stupid. Who? These are like some like off-brand characters that they look stupid. And I watched the show, I was like, damn, this show's actually really good.
Oh, Robert Kirkman's a beast, man.
Yeah.
Again, I feel like The Walking Dead maybe lost a little bit of its mojo toward the back half, but
it got old.
Yeah,
with the same thing over and over again. Yeah,
Robert Kirkman, man, he's a good writer, so I love his stuff.
Yep. Anything else on the Guile?
No, it's good. What else have we got?
I'm starting to feel these girl drinks.
Oh man, so we may be cutting a little bit early. Adam's a lightweight.
I probably should have ate.
Oh, okay. Right. So here we go. Here's our survey.
Yep. See this? This is called control risk. So Solomon and Grundy. So if you guys don't know, Tweeterhead did a poll and they wanted to know who to create next, I think, right? Basically who to create next. And they cared about what we thought. And they're smart because they didn't want to waste money. And they did a poll. They had Solomon and Grundy, Firestorm, Blue Beetle, Big Barada, and Cyborg. And it looks like the winner is, obviously, you see it, Solomon and Grundy.
Boom.
Was the winner. So it looks like they're making a Solomon Grundy. I don't know what, you know what scale they said they're going to make them?
I thought this was a quarter scale, but someone can correct me in the chat, but I thought they were quarter scale.
Yep. This is how you get stuff made. That's it right there. So big shout out to Tweeterhead for listening to the community. I'm over here burping. Really good. Another really good, reputable statue company. Good stuff. Way to go, guys.
Whoa, Mr. Kennedy here. You're calling it it's going to be a third scale for a Solomon Grundy? Or because he's so big at 1/4, he's going to come out at like a 1/3 size.
Are we sure that he's third?
Because that's a massive dude if he's going to be 1/3 if they're trying to keep it accurate.
Yeah. Yep.
1/3 bust.
Fatal, jump on, bro. Fatal, join us.
Okay. Well, what's going on, man? That's all right. Cool.
What you doing, Fatal? Guys? You at work? I know you're not working. It's during the day. All right.
That's right. That's a bus line. That's cool. Yeah. No. It's not gonna be a statue, so that's a bus line. I've seen a couple of pieces.
Okay. My apologies. Yep. Okay.
Very cool.
Cool. Well, if he gets enough love, they'll make a full. I'm sure they'll make a full statue out of him eventually. So Shane sent me this. I think this is. I guess they're shipping in December of 2023. Is that what's going on?
Yeah. This thing's been up for pre-order for a little time on Sideshow and Twitterhead side and all that. So excited to see this guy come out. That's the art right now that's loyal to the original series. So love it. And now they have a little bit more of a modern arm that you can switch out as well. Both look very menacing. This is a great craft job.
So good, Kev.
Yeah.
This looks so good. You're getting this, right? Are you getting this?
No, I backed out of the He-Man line. I had a bunch of them. I ended up selling them just so I could make room for the Transformers. I constantly regret it, but I'll live vicariously through other people's collections. This is Shane definitely a great line. He is. Shane's getting this piece. Yep.
Shout out to my boy Shane. Hope you're having fun, buddy. Skeletor.
Yeah.
Man, Skeletor looks so good too.
And I thought Sideshows looked really, really good as well. And then this one came out. And I'm like, damn it. This looks really, really good.
Yeah. Yeah. The colors look good. Are the colors accurate to you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think this is great. This is a great representation of Skeletor. I like the skull looks far more menacing than, what we've seen before. So you put this into someone's collection. This is going to be awesome.
Yeah. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right, so we're moving on to XM's news. So XM came out with a couple teasers here recently. It looks like obviously a Batman there.
Batman Beyond, I believe.
It does look like Batman Beyond, yeah.
Yeah.
And they also have, is this the same Batman that they were teasing?
Is that the armored one?
The armored one from the alternate story?
Yeah, it looks like that. Or is this the Samurai series?
I'm not sure. It looks like it's got samurai banners back there, but
Samurai. This definitely looks more samurai.
Yeah, because look here.
Yep.
Robin samurai-ish. So they're still doing a samurai line. The samurai line never died, huh? I mean, it was kind of dying there for a little bit, and then it came back. You think? I don't know.
Yeah, nice guy's confirming it. He's saying this is the 1/6 Dio, but yeah.
Very nice. Oh, I told Fatal to join us. I didn't even send him give me 1 second.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's busy though. Got to get my boy on here though.
Man, Adam's just a sloppy drunk.
Yeah. I'm white girl wasted.
Yep. Yes, you are.
Oh no, trust me. You would really know if I was wasted.
Yeah. I have a feeling. I have a feeling that you've had a few of your good nights, and this is probably not one of them.
No. No. Come on, man. I was in the Army. Trust me.
That's what I mean.
There you go, Fatal. If you want to.
Yeah. Obviously, you got to bring a drink, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, does Fatal drink? I don't think he. I've been drinking out with when Fatal was there when we were at Collector Zone. I don't think he drank, but he could. I don't know.
Okay, well, bring a caffeinated beverage.
Let me tell you something about Fatal, man. You see him on the camera, right? And you're like, oh yeah, he's whatever. He looks like a regular dude. You see him in real life, the dude's like this.
Jacked. Yeah.
Little stocky dude. He looked like the Mandalorian dude. Yeah. It's funny to see everybody on camera and then you see them in real life and they're completely different. Like Astro, I thought Astro was like, like 6 foot tall. Astro's like my height. And so is Fatal. Anyway. All right. So we also have this. We were trying to guess who this was, right? When they teased it. And then we later found out that this is actually from the alternate universe. The Superman, I forget what they call it, something to steal. I actually read the comic way when it first came out. I read the first comic. I'm not sure how many comics they got out now for this storyline, but I'll just show you before we start talking about all this. So this is the story. This is what they're based off of. I just pulled the pictures for it. So that's Superman, right? Batman, Wonder Woman.
It's kind of in a medieval time
Yes, it's a totally different storyline. Superman's parents come to the planet. They crash on the planet or whatever. They have Superman. Later finds out that Batman is the bastard child and they're half brothers or it's brothers to Superman. And he finds out that he's got powers too. It's a really good comic. If you ever want to read it, it's pretty good, but it is a different kind of story that you're used to, the regular story, Batman. Oh, there goes Fatal right there. My man. Let's get Fatal up in here. Fatal.
Hey, sir. Yeah, we hear you, man.
Have you been watching us drink and get sloshed online?
Yeah, I see. It's too early.
Hey, you don't drink, do you, Fatal?
Every blue moon, not a lot.
I was getting ready to say, when I saw you at Collector Zone, I don't think you were drinking.
Nah, I didn't drink.
But anyway, yeah. So this comes from that storyline. Like I said, I forget what the storyline is called. I got the comic sitting right here somewhere. But check it out, guys. It's really good. That's what this is going to be. Now, are they going to make the guys look exactly like this? I don't know. And do we think that this is going to sell well? What do you guys think?
Well, let's throw it over to Fatal. I mean, he's got all the Batman things right behind him. You think
will this sell? People spend money, so it'll sell. This is a niche look though. But like if you want something different Batman in your collection, this would be cool, but sometimes I wish the statue companies just kind of slow down on certain property.
Yeah.
To give us a little bit of time to miss a character. And then, because it's like we get a lot of Batman and that's my favorite character, but I think the market is kind of oversaturated.
Agreed.
Now hang on a second. This is coming from a Batman collector. He's trying to tell you, slow down on it. Stop making so many freaking Batmans.
Give us a chance to breathe. To enjoy the pieces that we got already. It's hard to enjoy your pieces when they just keep coming out. It's
a good point.
I want to enjoy the ones I got, man. It's like before you get to set up one, they announcing another, and lo and behold, it's better. A quick example is that the Poison Ivy they just dropped, but then they dropped another one to me that looked better. It's like it's sideshow, so it's like, come on, give us a chance to breathe.
Yeah, we were talking about that in the beginning of the show. We try to make sense of the decisions that are made in some of these statue companies sometimes, and we don't know a lot of what's going on. I wish I was a fly in the boardroom when they have these conferences about what they're going to do next, but it makes sense what you say. Now, this right now, I can tell you, this doesn't look super accurate to the comic that I read. Now, I only read the first comic to this line. This is a short series, I think. But I do like medieval stuff. When I say medieval stuff, I like that sci-fi, fantasy. Fantasy type stuff. And I like the whole thing about the armor and the swords. I think this looks great. I'm actually really excited to see this, to see if I'm gonna get it. But this looks great, and I like the story. I like the storyline, so I don't think it's that far-fetched for me to get this. But we'll see how it goes. Do you guys like the way this looks so far, or do you think it's too much armor, or how do you feel about it?
I mean, I think it's a cool piece, but I completely agree with Fatal that this is going to be a niche market. So I don't know. I mean, I know a lot of Batman fans, but I don't know a lot who are looking for like this medieval fantasy armor wearing Batman version. And we got a lot. We've got that one crossover Batman / Berserker piece that's coming out from Prime One. Yeah. Yep. So there's a few versions of kind of like this look that are coming out there. So I'll be curious to see how they do in the market.
Yep.
Yeah. It looks good, man. XM, they have some dope. They do a good job, man.
Yeah, Ain does a good job. He's got some good stuff out there.
I think XM does an amazing job. The only critique is what I've been saying for eons is the portraits for their females need to be a little bit better. But I think they do an amazing job, you know? And if you're not improving, then you're not moving forward and trying to get better as a company. So there's always something to improve. So improving something is not necessarily always a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and knowing is half the battle.
And knowing is half the battle.
And we're done for the show today.
And we're done for the show. Yeah, that looks cool. Anyway, yeah. So that's from CGCC. They're going to be revealing a lot of this stuff. 10% event, worldwide discount on all items, including digital catalog, bundle, promotions on premium figures. So that's from Singapore Comic-Con.
That's coming up. Yeah, I was just going to say in the next week or so, December the 9th and 10th. So.
Yeah, you're going to see the full reveal of these statues at that con. That's what's going to happen.
Very cool.
All right, Jelena, if you're still in here, drop a line in the chat because I know you've been asking me about this. And me and you and your husband have been wondering about this. If you guys don't know, Jelena watches the show with her and her husband, and they're really good community members. Anyway, they've been asking. They got the Venom on pre-order from XM, and they're just showing some final QC stuff. It looks like it's going to be shipping pretty soon. She was asking about it last, I think, an episode or two ago. So... Looking good. This is actually a piece that I have on order. I've had it on order for a while now, for about a year and a half. It got delayed about 6 months. So
that's going to take up some. I was going to say this one takes up some serious real estate. You got the space there, Adam? You ready?
I got space.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, but the thing is, you see, like back here.
Yeah.
This symbiote that's coming way back here, this might not get plugged in. I don't know. Depends on how far back it goes.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the stuff that goes on behind the statue because a lot of my stuff is not displayed so you can see it, from a 360 angle just coming around it. But
yeah, sure.
So I prefer them to have more of the stuff in the front of it than anything behind it.
Yep. All right, I'm going to let you guys start talking about this. I got to take a bathroom break. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. So XM's Bane. Have you seen much on this one, Fatal? Because I know it's got two different head sculpts.
Yeah.
Coming out.
I like it, but am I in the market for a Bane? No. I got the Daniel Bell one.
Okay.
And I'm satisfied with it. So I don't know if I will pick this up because I like Bane. Of course, he's a Batman villain. But do I want to have more than one Bane in my collection? He's not that character.
I agree.
I will have multiple Jokers, but probably not multiple Banes. But I think this is a really good looking piece.
I like this piece. I like actually the other head that swaps out without showing the mouth. It's the full mask. I feel like that's a little bit more accurate to the comic Bane that I was used to. But I'm with you. I've seen a few Banes. If I don't have one, this would be one I would definitely consider. But at this point, you know, I'm looking for something a little bit more unique. I'd like to get like a Riddler. Or get like a Clayface or something like that that hasn't come from one of these licensed companies just yet.
Yeah. And like you said, a Riddler, like, what are we doing? Like, why do we keep just passing them over and giving the same characters? This is go back to that argument again.
Yep.
But as far as Banes go, I think the best one that I've seen ever is the Prime 1/3 scale. Yeah.
I'm with you 100%.
That one is the definitive Bane. I kind of missed out on. I'm on the wait list. That's the definitive Bane. Like, if you got that one, you don't need another Bane ever. But this is nice though. If you don't have a Bane and you get this, really good decision.
This is nice, yeah.
It's great, real good.
So say Knight here jumped in on.
Yeah.
Good man. Knight, if you're in the chat right now, are you going to display it with this headpiece, or are you going to go with the full mask instead of his mouth showing?
Hey, what do you guys think about his pose? Do you like the pose, and how do you think it looks from the side here?
I mean, again, having him crouch down and stuff will help a little bit from the head space, displaying him maybe on a shelf. So I'm fine with that. Gives him that more massive, bulkier feel that Bane definitely needs. So I like it. I like everything that's going on with this one. I like the stance and everything. And yep, and Knight, you're going with the classic full mask. Good man. I 100% agree with you. Yeah, I love the little emoji con. It's COVID approved.
What I do like about it though is all the veins, and it's showing that he's that all of that venom, whatever he has going through his body.
Yeah,
that's a good description of how Bane is when he kind of rages out, similar to the Hulk in that nature.
They need to put the bubbles in these lines to make it look more realistic. You know, I forget what statue had it, but there's other Bane statues that had the little bubbles, like it was actual fluid going through it.
I think the Daniel Bell does. I think it does.
Did that one have it? And I had that piece.
The one that stared straight up.
Yeah. I think that looks better than just having just the green lines. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, that's just a small critique. I think the sculpt looks amazing on this. I mean, this is what it looks like if a guy was on Venom or just roided out. Just
yeah, no, this is real good, man.
Yeah, it looks good.
If you don't have a Bane, you pick this up, you got a nice piece.
And I tell you, for those in the chat, you know, reach out to, we were just talking about Dilbert. Dilbert, Todd over at Spec Fiction. These are the guys you want to talk to if you need to get something in your stateside.
Yep. Collector Zone is another one that you can hit up too.
Marcos is starting to get the XM stuff. I didn't want to plug him, but he's getting XM. Okay.
He's getting the 6 scale, I think, only, not the quarter scale, but just hit him up just to make sure. He might be able to get you either one.
There you go.
There goes a stance again.
There's that full mask. I love that full mask.
Yeah, that full mask is real nice.
Yeah.
It's comic classic look.
I'm right with you, Fatal.
You know, it's funny because I go back to the movies. The only thing I would have changed about that trilogy is Batista should have played Bane.
Dang,
oh, that would have been a good Bane. Yeah, just put a mask on him.
Oh, yeah.
The fact that he was clamoring to play that role as well. You know?
Well, there's been guys that have played other roles before, and they wear a mask, and somebody else does their voice too. So they could have easily done that. You know what I mean? Like use Batista's body, his whole acting, and then do a voiceover. Because I don't know if a voiceover from Batista would have been perfect, but I think the way he looks would have been perfect.
Yeah, it's weird how they how they pick guys for movie roles. Because Tom Hardy is like 5'8". How does he play Bane?
Is he really?
Yeah, I agree.
How does he play Bane and Christian Bale is 6 feet? It made zero.
Tom Hardy is 5'8", bro. I did not know that.
5'8".
So then you throw Batista in, and he's 6'4". So
yeah, I'm 5'8", and I look at Tom Hardy. I'm like, me and you the same height. There's no way in hell I can play that.
I was getting ready to say, me and Fatal saw each other in real life. We about the same height. So, like, I didn't think Tom Hardy was.
Tom Hardy is 5'8".
Oh man,
damn.
How
tall is Christian Bale?
6 feet, like 5'11", 6 feet.
Yeah.
So they were just shooting that from certain angles.
Now he got big for the role. It's funny, like I look at all these actors, man. Like Hugh Jackman, yeah, did he embody the Wolverine? Yeah, but he's 6'2". Wolverine is 5'3".
Yep.
I would have had Tom Hardy play Wolverine. That's who I want to see.
Tom Cruise is another actor that's really short too, and they always film him from certain angles to make him look taller.
Most actors though are not really super tall though.
Yeah.
No, that's just actors for you.
Man, I always thought Tom Hardy was like 6'3" or something tall, you know?
Yeah, you see that picture I got with Rosario Dawson?
Yeah.
It's on my Facebook.
Yeah.
They list her at 5'7". I felt like I was I felt like I was a lot bigger of a human than her. You know what I mean?
Yeah. She's a pretty lady, man.
Oh man.
She's a pretty lady. She's beautiful.
Me and her the same exact age.
Fatal was in love when he met her.
I met her more than once. I met her when my daughter was like maybe 1 or 2 at an airport. She took a picture with my wife and my daughter, and I took that picture when I met her, and she signed it, and then I gave her a copy of it, and she wrote something to my daughter.
Oh,
17,
cool.
And her daughter is 17 as well, so she's really cool, man.
I hear nothing but like really good things about her online, that she's like genuinely a good person. But
sweet. And so some people seen that picture, they didn't know who that was, and they was like, "Man, who was this lady all on you like that?"
Oh man, y'all didn't watch Clerks too? You didn't watch Clerks? Come on, how do you not know who she is?
Yeah, some people just don't know all the actors, man, and actresses.
Yeah, I'm not good with names for like actors and actresses, but
Rosario Dawson is in the need to know. She's not a B-list actress, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially now.
I think Jelena was asking about how much this was.
Yeah.
Depends on which one you want, Jelena. There's a 6-scale version, and then there's a quarter scale version. Which version are you thinking about getting? You're probably getting you're probably thinking about getting the quarter scale, because I think you collect quarter scale, right? Let me know. So here it is right here. This is in centimeters.
It might be a quarter scale, but it looks like a 3rd scale.
It's a big, it's Bane. Yeah, he's a big boy.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
6 scale is at about $720.
The 6 scale is how much?
$720.
Something around there.
$1,100 for the quarter. About $1,100.
Okay. I like
shipping at spec. So
okay.
Yeah.
I like this like half mast version more, actually.
The raged out portrait.
Yeah, I like that one. But the good news is you got 2. I wonder how tall this guy is. He looks like he's about 5 foot tall.
Yeah, but the arms are looking good. He waxes.
He waxes his arms, yeah.
Hey, they put a lot of detail into their 6 scale over at XM, because I got some of those pieces.
Right.
Yeah.
I got Shazam and Black Adam. Man, they look super good. Super duper good. Yeah. They kind of, it was weird because they started going real strong on that 6 scale line.
Mm-hmm.
And then people were like, oh man, if this would have been made in quarter. Then they started making those two sizes. You know, the quarter and the 6. It's hard to make those decisions sometimes, though, man.
Quarter. How much was the quarter? Do you know, Fatal? How much did you say?
$1,100.
Okay, there you go, Julian. It's probably going to run you somewhere around $1,100. Yeah. If you want a discount, like I said, you could go talk to Marcos. I think he's just getting the 6 scale though. But if you want to try to get the quarter scale, if you didn't see it, Jelena, I don't know if you were here You can use this code. He gave it to the members for the collector's table. You get 15% off. You just got to pay in full. And he'll hook you up.
And free shipping too.
Exactly. There you go. And Jelena, if you're watching this with your husband, forget you going out. It's Christmas time. Get that guy to order it for you.
Yeah.
It can cost you nothing.
Hey, it's crazy.
Anything, Jelena. What are you talking about? Your husband's buying it.
There you go. Merry Christmas.
Jelena, he told me he's going to buy it for you.
I wish that, my wife would accept collecting. You know what I mean? Like,
I got lucky. My wife is actually very accepting of collecting. And whenever I'm doing like a review or I'm doing an unboxing, just like, alone by myself, she always comes down and tries to help me because she's always interested in how it looks.
I do give my wife this, though. When my basement is all done up and nice, anytime we have a family gathering, she's clamoring to get them to see it.
Oh, there you go.
I said, deep down inside, you really love it.
Yeah, she's your hype lady.
You just don't want to admit it.
She's like, hey, since we spent fucking all this money on this shit, come look at this.
Yeah, since this collection costs more than our house.
Yeah.
So there's the difference, guys, between and shout out to Tyler Sherwood who did the photography on this. I stole your pictures. I appreciate you letting us use this. But yeah, there's a difference between 6 scale and quarter scale. Big difference.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a difference.
Big difference. Some more details up close.
Oh, that's really good. That's probably about some of the best sculpting that I've ever seen. This what do they call this thing? A jetpack or
Oh yeah,
pack.
His venom canisters that
Yeah,
basically feed him the venom.
and this is the 1/6.
Yeah.
So,
How it's all embedded in his skin. It looks like it was some pain involved in putting this in him.
It's part of him. Yeah.
yeah, I like it. Yeah. It's like skin's almost growing around it.
Mm-hmm.
How does he
Love
lay
it.
down?
On his stomach.
He's a tummy sleeper.
He's a tummy sleeper.
Yeah, tummy sleeper.
Or he's on his left side, so he don't get indigestion.
So who's all getting this in the chat? I'm curious. Let me know if you guys are getting this.
Somebody said they pre-ordered it. Knight said he pre-ordered.
Okay.
Yeah, Knight did, and then Nick here is saying Tyler said they're making the tubes more vibrant and green. So a couple maybe little updates from the prototype shots we're seeing here.
Bubbles. Add the bubbles. I think the bubbles would add a little bit more detail to it.
If they add the bubbles, are you buying it, Adam?
Probably not.
Okay, then shut up.
Funny you brought up
No
bubbles.
bubbles. Forget it. Never mind.
Bubbles, man. And y'all talking about alcoholic beverages.
Yeah.
When I was in the military, there was a song that we used to have to march to.
Which one?
Yeah, tiny bubbles in my wine.
What we used to say, wine or beer.
Yeah, we said wine.
Makes me happy.
I'm feeling fine.
That was to the rhyme to the wine one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I know, bro. Listen, I used to do cadence competitions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, I used to
guy in boot camp, man.
Yep. Yeah. So here's we got some customs that we're getting into right now. This is a rogue statue that someone's making. I'm not sure. Shane's not here to share it, but this is a rogue statue that they're making.
Pretty.
Yeah, she's pretty.
Pretty.
This is the only shot. Okay. She's got a little meat to her. That's all good. That's
yeah, man. She looks healthy.
More rogue. Yeah, I like it.
That's healthy. I like that.
Yeah. She's not. And I got that. She's got that classic hairdo that everybody loves.
Yeah. Yep. That is very true. That's a good point.
That late 80s, early 90s kind of style.
Early 90s, yep.
Yep.
Such a cool character. She just got cooler.
She got a little yams too.
Yeah.
She got a little thumper back there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And then you got the Gambit. I don't think he looks as good, to be honest.
Yeah, I think XM and Sideshow's Gambits came out a little bit nicer.
Looks better.
Sideshows is my ultimate. And this is my favorite X-Men of all time.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I've got the Sideshow one too. I like that a lot.
I love Gambit, man. He's the reason I really tuned into that cartoon.
Okay.
I thought he was just a player, man. Smooth.
Oh, he was super smooth, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. He was super smooth.
That man wanted that woman no matter how.
He wanted that thing.
He's gonna put on gloves. He's got it.
Yep.
He was laying on the butter pretty thick with her, you know?
I don't care if I die.
Mm-hmm.
Some of that gumbo, girl.
Yeah. Give it a little taste.
But I just like how his character fighting style, the throwing of the cards, the staff. He's just
definitely cool. Southern.
Yeah, that damn leather jacket he had on, that dude was just cool, man.
Yeah, I'm just not feeling this piece.
It's okay. I'm not really feeling. I think this looks way better. But this looks so good. This Power Girl.
This is good.
This looks. This is gorgeous.
Yeah, this one's better than the Sideshow.
This is gorgeous. I think this is the best Power Girl I've seen.
This is good. I like the folds in the costume. I know this is probably a 3D render. I would hope that when they print this and paint it, it'll have that same good texture. Like if you look around the corset area, you know how the lines and wrinkles in the suit.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's sculpted real good.
I really like this. I'm not even a big Power Girl fan, but this looks great.
I love that half cape, and that's that portrait is even better.
Yeah, I like that one better, Fatal. I display with that one.
It's gorgeous.
It's pretty, and it's got like a sultry look to it.
But it still hits the mark for Power Girl. It still hits it. You know what I mean? I think it. You know, she's known for being a little bit more busty, right? They nailed that. They didn't do it too big or too small. They made her very pretty face. They got her outfit down pretty good. I think it just looks great. That's a good pose.
Busty, and sometimes they try to understate it in this day and age. It's weird.
Yeah, whatever.
That's what we had in the comics. Leave it alone.
Yeah.
Leave it alone, man. Don't mess it up.
Oh man, she got a beautiful face, like the lip, eyes.
Looks great.
Almost loves the lady statues better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's art, right? It's very like, without being like, you know, we say, oh man, she looks great. And we're not being like creeper dudes. It really looks fantastic.
Hey man,
it's done well.
I look at it like this, man. God knew what he was doing when he made women. There's nothing wrong with admiring beauty. And
there you go. All
the
set.
statues, they convey it, man. And I have like a whole bunch of female statues, and they just look gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's no disrespect. I got a wife and 3 daughters.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
They can see themselves in the beauty of those statues as well. You know, beauty.
So we got another Venom because there's not that many around.
Man.
Of course.
Yeah, there's only like one out there, right?
Yeah, man. It's about time we got some options.
I got another Venom. This is kind of unique. I don't think I've ever seen this type like
pattern on
the pattern on the front. Yeah. Have you guys seen this before? This kind of pattern?
I mean, like I'm sure it's on the comics, but
bones, like rib cage and bones, like they convey in here.
Yeah. This almost looks like a hand cannon. Almost. I don't know.
It looked like some from is it Alien? Like that spider thing?
What spider thing you talking about?
What property?
Face huggers?
Face hugger, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, face huggers. Yeah.
Nice guy saying Venom the End. Is that like a comic series or something like that maybe he looks like this in?
Yeah. Let me tell you, there is so many Venom comics out there and different variations of it. Okay, Venom is a very, very popular character.
Yeah.
So this is Venom in the future. Interesting.
Like the DNA from all over.
Yeah, it's hard to pick what venom you want, man. That's that. There's so many venoms. It's hard to pick.
Yeah.
Looks good though.
I only got one venom piece in my entire collection.
I like the LBS one that's coming out. That one looks pretty cool.
LBS, yeah. Did you see the PCS one? I don't know how they gonna pull that off.
Which PCS are you talking about?
I'd have to go look it up again because there's so many out there. But
the T's, it's the third scale, winged on the cross.
Oh yeah, that's insane. I don't know how they're gonna make that.
Yeah, I don't.
That's
I don't know how they're gonna make that. That's gonna be easily 40 inches across.
Yep.
You
the
know?
only venom I have is the sideshow life size buff.
I have no idea who this is. Shane shared this with me too, but I thought this was a beautiful piece. I don't know who the character is though.
Anything to do with Spider-Gwen?
It's
got some mummy.
Help us out, chat. Help us out.
It looks a little bit like Silk from Spider-Man series, but I don't know what's going on here.
Nice guy says Silk.
Look at this. The feet were done like very nice. The way she's up on her toe. That's cool.
Again.
Yeah, okay. Everyone's with me on Silk. Okay, cool.
The lady statue just look beautiful.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll be right back.
It's yeah, these it's just gorgeous. Yeah, this is a custom piece. So, and man, that's really where, if you're gonna go with any of the Spider-Man females, it seems like, your Mary Jane's, your Spider-Gwen, things like that. The custom is the way to go. There's a lot of different options for that. And I don't see the license companies really going down that path. It's too much of a niche market right now.
Yeah, facts. I got a Mary Jane coming in from a company, fan art, and she's sitting down like on this couch.
Okay.
And the swap out is like on an ottoman.
Oh, nice.
And oh my God, I can't wait to get it in. It's extremely beautiful. And I missed out on a few of the Mary Janes that I had regretted. One where she had on the nice jeans.
Oh, I was going right there with you. I think it was that CBS Labs or something like that did that. Or
man. So this one is from the same company that I'm getting.
Okay.
So I'm glad. I stay in that group, man. I got so many pieces coming from that group. I have Storm coming from that group. I just got in a Jessica Rabbit. I'm getting another Jessica Rabbit. I'm getting the Daenerys.
Oh, okay, nice.
So they make beautiful lady statues. I mean, that's what they're known for.
I've got X-23 coming in from them. I've got the Leia coming in from them, and I also try and remember. Raven coming in.
I got the Raven. Oh my God, that Raven.
Yeah, Fatal, you and I right there. As
first Raven I'll ever buy.
Yep.
Last Raven I'll ever buy. And I have the Wonder Woman. Like
I just saw the recent paintwork on it. It looks great.
Guys, tell Kevin to stop babysitting his drinks.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Called it out.
Man, look, this is what I'm drinking on, man. Zoa. Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah.
Is that an energy drink or something? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, man. It's I call it a mild-mannered energy drink. It's not too crazy. It's got some green coffee, green tea.
There you go.
Vitamins,
nice.
all the vitamins, and it's got some B12s in it.
Oh, very good.
Some branched chain amino acids, I think it got in there.
You are not going to get any of that in these drinks.
Nah.
All right, so moving on, guys. Is there anything else in the chat before we move on?
So far, so good.
Hey, by the way, if you guys are a Spider-Man collector, I think these pieces are beautiful.
Yeah, pretty.
If you need any help finding any of these pieces, just hit up Shane. He knows all the hookups on it. So, or you can hit me up and I can find out for you. All right, so we have a Maestro.
What up, Mr. Popo?
Mr. Popo, what a great name.
Mr. Popo.
Hey, man. Hey, what's up?
I love Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, I was like, I'm hoping that's where he's pulling it from. I love it.
Yeah. All right, so we got another custom Maestro that was being made. Thoughts on this?
It's cool because it looked just like the comic cover.
Is the color right, you think?
I think it's a lighting thing, and it's conveying in the piece because this is the comic cover. So they I don't think he's orange. I just think it's a lighting thing.
Yeah.
It's a good point.
I feel like the timing's bad after just having that Maestro come out. The 1/3 scale beast that just came out. So that's going to be a little tough. But hey, if you couldn't afford that one, here's an alternative.
That's what I'm saying. Is it bad though? Is it bad because this might be a nice alternate to, hey, I didn't want to get the gigantic one that takes up a whole dining room table, opposed to something that I could put on a regular garage shelf.
Yeah.
But I don't know how big this is.
It depends on how you're looking at it. From a standpoint of, yeah, that might be the first and best all time. However, they might be saying, you know what? It's momentum with Maestro now. He's popular now.
Yeah.
Like, drop it now.
You know.
Hit it. Yeah, drop it while it's hot. Hit it.
However, like, you don't have to get that other one with all that stuff.
That's true.
You guys like the base?
The skulls and all that. I mean, yeah, this is
based right off that book. And
yeah.
I don't know if
Ant-Man
this is
skull in
3D. Is this a 3D render? Probably so, right?
Probably. Oh, yeah. I see the Ant-Man thing.
I don't know if this is an actual render or if this is the prototype. This looks a little bit more. It looks more like the prototype. But nowadays, yeah, those renderings are so good. I could be fooled.
You can't tell sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. This is one of those instances where I really didn't know a lot about Maestro, and then it made me want to read the comic. So it's like I got a omnibus because I want to learn more about the character.
Yeah, the chat's indicating that this could be a pretty expensive piece. We've got D3 that's projecting this could probably be about $2 to $2.5K. Whew. Okay, you getting up there?
So in that case, I would definitely go with XM.
Same here.
Because it's the same price range for the version A, you know.
Yeah.
So I didn't pick that one up yet because I was like, I didn't know which one to get. Yeah. You know, with that other Maestro.
Are you getting the Maestro?
I want it, but I you know, I just don't know which one to get. You know, because if I get the version A, am I gonna have regret? And then how am I gonna pick up those proximity pieces? Nobody's
just remember, if you get it, that's it. Like, it's gonna be hard to get rid of something that huge, and it's not because people don't like them. It's because it's just so huge, you know?
Yeah, but that's not probably a piece I would ever sell, because if I get a Maestro, that's gonna be the only Maestro I ever buy, because you know I don't need 5 Maestros.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
this looks good though. This is a nice alternate.
But this, you know, Maestro flanked by like Thanos on Throne, and then that upcoming Darkseid on Throne. They look good. That's why I'm considering not getting the other pieces, because I can put those all in. You know.
Yeah. Well, nice guys pushing you toward version B there, Fatal.
I know. You know, of course they do. That's what the community is all about, pushing you to spend money.
Damn right. If it's not theirs.
Yeah, because it's not their money.
No, because you know what? Like, I can live vicariously through others.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wouldn't buy that much Alien stuff, so I can look at Adam. You know.
It's expensive. Don't start. Trust me. Yeah, but that's what I had today, guys. I mean, it was a lot of good information. I hope you guys enjoyed what we talked about today. Anything that you guys saw that you're gonna probably be picking up, you think?
Oh, out of that group that we just showed, or other things?
Out of the stuff that we saw today.
Oh gosh. Actually, I mean, just Fatal and I going back and forth. I was that silk looks really good. I'm gonna probably hit up.
That looks really good.
Yeah, that silk popped in my head too. That's what I was thinking about.
That silk looks really good. That rogue looks really good. What else popped out at me today? The beast from Iron Studios. I mean, that looks really good. So I gotta think more about that, because I got so much more stuff coming in. I probably got about 10 or 11 pre-orders.
Yeah. So Beast, there's no way I'm buying that because I already have one from XM. But it's promising.
Yep.
Because they may do a Jubilee, they may do a Bishop. So I don't care about who makes it with X-Men line. Quarter scale, I'll buy and I'll mix and match. I don't really need to have the same company.
Yeah.
Yep.
As long as they scale together. Because my X-Men line is mixed up from Sideshow and XM. So
no problem there.
I know they do great work, man. I got the 10 scale line, so
okay,
that's probably the safest way to go. 10 scale on the X-Men because they got so many characters. But out of this group, that's Silk, man.
Yeah, that Silk's looking really, really good. I'm on the fence again with Beast because I do have the XM at the moment. So XM would have to go out for me to bring that Beast in. But and the rest of the things, I probably, as a Batman fan, I probably won't go toward the medieval fantasy Batman. I'll probably have to enjoy that vicariously through someone else's collection. Oh, and we forgot, Adam, Leonardo. He's definitely coming in my collection. So as soon as
yeah, that's
PCS, that's it.
Yeah, I'm getting that.
If I was only gonna get one of those 4 characters, it'd be Leonardo.
Heck yeah.
You guys want to see something cool that you don't typically see on statues? This is a little teaser before I drop my review because I'm working on it.
All right, love it.
Hold on, this is kind of connected. The Ripley gun, right?
Oh yeah.
Check this out. It actually has like functionable pieces. Like
really? Okay.
Yeah.
So cool.
Isn't that cool?
Yes.
Man.
Super cool. Like, let me tell you, I thought the statue looked really good so far, but you gotta watch the review. I'm talking.
Going to next one.
That Ripley is real nice. I got that one coming in too.
Oh yeah,
it makes me want to stay at quarter scale on that line though, like with Alien and Predator, because are we gonna get a 3rd scale Ripley? I doubt it.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Especially now, probably not. Unless they're already in the making one.
We'll get more quarter scale Predator and Alien stuff. So if you want to have those genres together,
the sci-fi genre. I like the sci-fi.
Yeah. But then what else hurts that is like now you got Terminator in 1.3. So they make it where you gotta just keep spending money.
You gotta display it right. If you display it right, it'll still make sense and it'll still look good. But yeah. You know, Ripley, I had to get Ripley because she's a badass, man.
Yeah.
She's a survivor that fought off alien infestations. She's just a badass. So, and that was a classic for me growing up. So anyway, but anything else that you guys want to share?
No, it's good to finally get back on. No, I've missed a couple of weeks. So this is it's good. A lot of stuff. With the holidays coming up, but there's going to be a lot of stuff still rolling out. So start planning your 2024 wish list.
Hey, so the good news is, did the test work?
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, what? Okay. Yeah. You didn't drop off at all. I thought you did great.
And
man.
I came in clear, right? It wasn't breaking up. I only had to spend $500.
Wow. I stream with a direct feed.
Oh, you're plugged in?
I'm plugged in, so
yeah, I can't.
I got my desk. If you can see that cable right there where I'm pointing at.
Yep.
That's the direct cable for my cable line.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My Ethernet is plugged straight in. I never drop. So
hardline it. Yeah, the good man.
This covers up to 7,500 square feet.
Oh, that's nice. I use Google, the Google Pods, but.
Yep. You got a main router, right? That it's like an Orbi comes with the main. You got your regular router already. This plugs into your already system, and then it comes with 2 additional satellites, where they're just like they look like other routers.
Yeah. And
you put them on your other levels, and it distributes everything the way you want it. You can even hardwire. You can hardwire your stuff like your PlayStation or whatever into one of those satellites, and it'll give you a direct feed and it boosts it.
Absolutely. Wow. Yeah. Google. I got the Google Home that does the same, and it does work, man.
You know what I'll probably do is message the Batman statue collector. That poor guy's been having such a hard time with his internet connection, man. I feel bad for him.
But I think he told me he got a direct feed though.
He got a direct feed?
Ooh. Yeah, he said he's trying to switch over to another company.
Oh, so that's something deeper than what I thought then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For the record, for the channel out there, Adam did buy like 100 shares of Netgear, so he may not be getting paid directly, but every unit you guys buy is just helping.
Yeah, because all 41 people are going to change the dynamics of that shit. Hey, by the way, we got 41 people watching right now. I greatly appreciate it. If you guys aren't already subscribed to the channel, we have a giveaway that's going to be coming up. We're at 1,000 something. What did I say?
Come on. Yeah.
Use them little thumbs, man.
1,991.
1,991 subscribers. We only
There we go.
a couple more subscribers to get to 2,000. Let's see if we can get it right now.
Come on, y'all.
Who's watching that's not subscribed?
Thumbs, man.
Subscribe, man.
It don't
And I
cost.
only want you to subscribe if you like it. If you like what you saw today, if you enjoyed what you were seeing. By the way, go ahead and go look at my boy Fatal, the collector. His channel, he's got a lot of good stuff too. He does lives too. You'll see him on a lot of other people's lives. Really good guy in the community, knows a ton about the comic book world and just Batman related stuff. So go subscribe to him. But let's see.
Man? Because
let's hang out for a couple minutes. Let's see if we get this.
You're gonna get it.
You know what? You know what? Fuck it, Kev.
Hey, where's Shane at, man? Because he be threatening people. Like,
Yeah.
no. He be.
I don't want to threaten him.
I
Shane would be.
Shane to cuss you out. Be like, hey,
He will tell you, yeah, subscribe even if you don't like that shit.
Even if you don't like it, man, hit the damn button.
Yeah. I know
Shade's
where you
my
live.
boy, man. Shade's my boy. Let's hang out for a couple more minutes. Let's see if we can get it.
Come on, y'all.
Come
It
on.
don't cost a
Oh,
thing.
I just got another subscriber. There we go. We only got to get to 2,000. And what I'll do is,
It's free.
you know what we'll do? I'll do it right now. I'll do the giveaway right now. If we reach 2,000 subscribers, the
Man.
giveaway is going to be, and Fader, you can join that too. The giveaway is going to be the Darth Maul Sideshow Collectibles
1-to-1 bust.
1-to-1 bus
Wow.
with the lightsaber
Signed by Ray Parks.
What?
Yeah.
I'm jelly about that for real. Like, no, like seriously. Like, I'm real jelly about that.
Hold on, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to get in on this.
Come on, man.
Let me give my daughter.
Come on, guys. It's 100% authentic. I stood in line for this thing. I can tell you for a fact.
No, it really is.
Signed
I
it.
mean, this is that. I mean, how much did you pay for that bus? It was like $1,000,
something around there, probably. I'm sure.
Come on,
something like that. And then the saber and plus the Ray Park signature. I'll do the giveaway right now. I'm gonna wait a couple minutes. Let's see. Let's see what the chat's talking about. Fado, are you getting the dark side on throne? Are you getting that?
Absolutely.
Nice.
I will be getting the dark side on throne.
Damn, that was perfect. That was like perfect timing.
Yeah,
That was
man. You
perfect
gotta be
timing.
ready.
It was very convincing.
Ready, you ain't gotta get ready. Ready to be a moderate.
Let me see if I can pull up the bus because we put it on the Facebook group.
We will use the old ways.
Oh shit! I didn't talk about the new Daredevil that's coming from PCS too. New 1/3 Daredevil is coming from PCS.
Yeah, that looks good too, man. Man, PCS just been hitting us over the head.
PCS ain't playing around.
They ain't giving us a break. I can't wait till they show that Michael Jordan 1/1 scale.
Oh, yeah. Poor Ant, man. That guy don't sleep.
No, you don't really.
That, right now for next year, I want to insulate my garage and run heating and cooling out there because I want to put everything sports. I want to put it in my garage.
Oh, nice. Do you have a lot of sports memorabilia, that kind of stuff?
Yeah, signed
cool.
jerseys and framed photos. But it's like I got too much of my comic stuff in my cave, and I don't want to turn that into both. So if I can do and if I can keep my buddies who come over in the garage, that's a lot better than having them around my statues.
Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, exactly. Put a TV out there or something like that. Watch the games.
Absolutely. And then, those indoor-outdoor TVs. Yeah, man. So
Oh,
that's
nice.
the project. I want to get my garage graffitied. I want to get a
Oh, that'd
mirror,
be cool. Yeah.
paint a skyline on it because my garage is 100 years old. It's brick.
Uh,
It's pretty old.
Yeah, so I want to get it painted.
I'm trying to see if I can find a picture of the giveaway. I thought we put it in the Facebook group. Kevin, if you got a picture of it, can you send it to me?
Yeah.
If you have it.
Is that last sideshow piece they did?
It is, correct.
Man, that's the one I missed out on too, man.
It's a beautiful piece. I mean, it looks just like Ray.
Dude, I'm so salty.
I'm trying
I saw that collector zone.
Yeah, we both did. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. Matter of fact, we'll be out there again. Me, Adam,
yep.
Redeemer, Sick.
Sick's gonna be there. Jem is gonna be there.
Jem, man.
Yeah, we were all hanging out before.
But this time, I'm gonna be a lot more prepared, and I plan on staying at least 3 days, maybe 2.5.
Yeah, you sound like me. I'll be a lot more prepared this time around too.
Yeah, man, I have my equipment with me, man. I won't be filming with a phone. I'm gonna be filming with a camera.
You could film with a phone. I mean, you could film with a phone. It does 4K, but it just needs to translate right.
I don't know. It's just a different feel when you got a camera. It feels like you take it more seriously. You know what I mean? You feel more professional, then you behave more professionally.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Just send them to you, Adam.
Thank you, Kev.
Yeah, but yeah, that should be fun, man.
Let me see if I can pull this up for you guys.
We had a good time last time, and we didn't have a good enough time.
Oh, bro, we had a blast.
Yeah, we could have had a better time. Like for me, because my uncle was on the time constraint because it was around Mother's Day. Remember?
Yep.
And he wanted to go home.
It was Mother's Day weekend. Yeah.
I'm like, nah, man, I don't want to go home yet.
I don't want to go home yet. Yeah.
You gotta go, man. I'm like, I don't feel like it. I want to stay.
Let me tell you, at Collector Zone, it's like instead of going to like a Comic-Con or something where you got to stand in line, you got to fight a bunch of people, you got to try to get through all the crowds and everything. And we're statue collectors. This is just statue. So it's going to be Statue Con. I think it's going to be sometime in July at Collector Zone.
Yeah.
Marcos is a super good guy, very, very hospitable and inviting people in. And he's got a big place. It's a big warehouse, basically, where you can see all the statues on display. And the newer stuff. There were some prototypes over there, too.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You remember that Frankenstein? Was it Frankenstein? Which piece did he have that was behind the glass? Swamp Thing? Which one was it?
It was Frankenstein and the Bride of Frankenstein that were the original sideshow quarter scale pieces that they have ever done.
Yes.
Yep.
And you know, I think those are
well, we're almost there. We only need 4.
Come on, y'all.
4 more, and I'll do the giveaway right now.
Y'all.
And that's not a plastic lightsaber. That thing is aluminum, machined. It's got some weight. It's not the master replica, but it's very well detailed. It's got some good weight to it.
Let's go. Let's go.
And why am I doing it? Like, do I need this? Like I said, I was talking earlier in the channel. It's not like I do this for money or anything. Like Anthony Kennedy was always asking me, why didn't I monetize? Why don't I get super chats? It's like, I don't care about that kind of stuff. I'll eventually do it when it comes around. But I just like, you ever give a gift to somebody and you feel good about it? You know what I mean? Especially during the holidays and you just feel good about it. So yeah, you guys have been so good to us. We want to give back to you. And Kevin is super nice about doing this. So we appreciate Kevin for giving that for the channel. But this is the sideshow bus right here. Darth Maul, if you like Darth Maul. And this is going to be signed lightsabers by Ray Parks.
Yep.
I'll give it to you guys right now.
If not, you got to wait till next weekend.
You got to wait till next weekend.
That's too long. Come on. Come on now. It don't cost you a thing.
It don't cost you a thing. It's all good, though. If you don't want it, if you don't want something free, I understand.
Hey, man. Hey, you know, it's funny when you do giveaways and you say pay for shipping. Oh, man. I just was like, you know, when I do giveaways, I'm just going to pay for the shipping.
Yeah.
I mean, I can understand. I can understand that in some cases because this is a lot of money. You know what I mean? And hey, you're getting a statue, you're paying shipping. So I can understand either way. So however Kevin wants to do it. I don't know. Kevin, how do you want to do it? Do you want them to pay for shipping or how are we going to do this?
We can figure it out. I mean, I probably have no objection. I don't think it's going to be too bad if we do UPS ground. It's not that big of a box, to be honest.
It might cost you $60 to send it.
Yeah, that's what I mean is I don't think it's going to break over 100. So,
yeah. We have seen your driveway. We know why you don't monetize.
Yeah, Connor's calling out the brick driveway.
Oh my God. How did you see my driveway?
You showed some photos of your house or something like that, or in one of the series. Yeah, I forgot something was going on. You had a shot outside, and we could see the brick at the beginning of the driveway.
Oh, the yard sale when I did the yard sale.
Yeah, maybe it's the yard sale or something like that.
It was the yard sale when I was moving.
Honed in on that real quick.
All right, let's see what the count is now.
The picture behind that, the picture behind the picture is his backyard.
That's exactly right. Just got a couple acres.
Hey, no, y'all haven't seen Kevin's. Don't let Kevin fool you now. He's deflecting.
Hey, you know what's crazy though? Collectors, people assume that you're rich.
Yeah.
And I remember this was years ago when I was, kind of just starting out, and my friend came over. We both working the same job at that time, both the same rank. And his son says, "Hey, Dad, Paris is loaded." He was 90. The kid was 90 years old. He said, "He's loaded." And I was like, "Nah, man, me and your father, we worked at the same job."
Hey, man, let me tell you who's loaded. Art statue collector.
Oh, yeah.
He knows he's loaded. Just look at his picture. That's funny that does a thumbs up. Do you see that?
Yeah. You got an Apple product now, man. Welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah, welcome to the real world.
Art statue collector, really good guy in the community. Again, go check out his channel. He does really good stuff, but he's got a whole compound with like 4 different businesses.
Yeah.
It's a rich white people driveway episode.
Yeah, it was, Edwin.
Art statue collector is the guy. The Extreme channel, that guy
he got money. Dude,
he got money.
Did you hear him talking the other day with X? I mean, with he was on there with Jim.
No,
they got that new Jim X show, and he said that he's got 61 trips that he did in 2023, like flights.
Flights, yeah. Well, because his job involves him flying around.
Still, man, that's money.
That's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah,
that's money, man.
It kind of sucks at the same time too, because I hate living in hotel rooms and shit like that.
Yeah.
Who else is the other one that's got like loaded and collects? There's another
ET Geek.
Oh yeah. Yes, I forgot about him.
Probably the most loaded.
His sons and his kids got like his family's got a channel that they got over 1 million something subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, they got multiple million subscriber channels.
Yeah. I think his statue channel is a lot less, but I mean it's still got over 100,000, I think. Who else? Oh, Dr. Mike. Yeah, your vision. Dr. Mike.
Dr. Mike does pretty good.
Yeah.
Dr. Mike, I mean, if you're working on teeth, you're making money.
Yeah, Dr. Mike just be buying statues.
Yeah.
He just be buying life size.
Does Flankster count too?
Flankster gotta have some money. He definitely got a $300,000 collection.
I know Flankster's in sales. I don't know what he sells, but I mean, he must make good money because he's got like $400,000 worth of statues at his house.
He's in stocks though. So he mentioned that before. And he said he made a lot of money on AMC and I think even GameStop. So
he's in stocks.
Yeah, man.
I didn't know that.
Hey, bro, while you trying to get subs, I don't know what's going on, but I just got like 7 subs.
There you go,
nice.
There you go.
What the heck?
I only need 4 more to give away the statue.
Hold on, man. Check it again.
Huh?
Check it again.
I just did.
Okay.
I'm at 1,996.
Come on, y'all.
4 more.
I just feel like giving away something for free. Well, Kevin does.
Adam just likes giving away my shit.
Yeah.
Man, I haven't done my giveaway yet, man. I wanted to do it later. You got it?
You get there?
No, 1,997.
Oh, it's painful.
I just put the message out via text. Some of my guys.
I'll do spin the wheel right now. I'll put everybody's name in the chat.
Come on, man. Get in the chat, y'all.
Holding out hope.
You guys got about another 5 or 10 minutes, and then I'm getting it off here, and then we'll give it. Either way, we're going to give it to you guys. It's just about now or later. But
yeah, the question is today or Sunday of next week.
Free Darth Maul Sideshow Collectibles bus with a signature signed by Ray Parks himself.
Yeah, throw in the stand, all that comes. Everything you see in that photo, minus the table and the house that it's shot around, you get.
Kevin be bullshit, man. He got the money. He got the money. Let me tell you. Have you ever noticed somebody who's moved an entire house?
Oh,
I just picked it up.
He didn't even have to box up his statue.
Listen, this Joker moved his entire house out of the ground.
Yeah.
That means he really loved his house. He was like, man,
That's a true story, Kevin. Am I lying?
No, yeah, Omni-Man style. Got that. Hey, Jerry, I love this. Everyone make a second account. Go for it.
Yeah.
And I'll get the other stuff. It's crazy that so many people ask me if I'm monetized. That's funny.
You know what? The monetization process is crazy, dude.
What do you even do for it?
No, you just apply. So I tried, and they said reuse content, and they sent me a error message. So I went back to every single video I ever made, and anything that said had copyright on it, even though it's not a strike.
Yeah.
I deleted it. I was like, you know what? I had to delete like 20-something videos.
Oh, they wanted you to delete it before you can monetize?
So they said either you can appeal or you can delete the videos and wait 1 month and then reapply. Because I passed everything except they said I had reused content. And I'm like, reuse content? Everybody on YouTube reuses something to some level.
We just hit it.
We hit it.
We hit 2001. Let's go.
Spin that wheel.
Let's go. Man, you guys are awesome. All right. Well, let me get to work typing 50,000 names. Hang on.
Hey, now they're gonna come and you're gonna be like, it's 80 people in the chat.
Yeah. All right. I didn't even mention that I was doing the giveaway today too. So let me stop sharing this real quick. I'll start getting to spin the wheel ready.
Man, dude, this feel like Christmas, dude.
Yeah, this is what happens when me and Kevin drink.
Give away stuff and then regret it later.
Don't pull me into this. You're the sloppy drunk on this channel.
Actually, no, we need to blame Anthony again. Is Anthony Kennedy still in the stream? He better still be in the stream. He was responsible.
That's my boy right there. That's my guy, Chicago Dark Side. He just
good man.
All right. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do it 6 style. We're gonna do the little backslashes or forward slashes, whatever the fuck that's called. I want you to just put here. That's it. Just put here. That I know that you're still here. Okay, I'm not gonna go all the way from the beginning. Just put here, and I'll enter you into the spin the wheel.
We are here, including myself.
This was definitely not planned. Like, ask Kev. Like, this was not planned.
We are here. We have watched from the mountains as your technological advancement.
Where's your mask, bro? You got to do it. You got to do it. No, turn off the stream. Put the mask on.
I know.
Yeah.
All right, let's see who we got here. Damn, they came in real quick. Bunch of here's. All right, let me see.
Yes.
That mic out of my mouth.
Oh, I love this. This is what he does the voice perfect.
We have watched from the mountains as your technological advancement have been overseen by a child who stole that tradition. And you want to hand over the kingdom to this prince who cannot even keep his own father safe. We will not have it. I said we will not have it. I, Imbaku, leader of the... I accept your offer.
That's a man that's watched that shit. Hey.
Yeah. Kudos. Nice.
All right, Edwin Diaz, I got you in there. Delvis Gomez. What's going on here? Come on.
It costs you nothing to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel.
Okay, there we go. I thought it froze there for a second. Delvis.
We are vegetarians.
All right, guys, you got to bear with me because I got to put all these names in. These guys are here to entertain you until I do.
Yeah, Fatal's got this. I'm just here.
Jesse Hernandez, I got you in there. Some of these names might be misspelled because I've been doing a little bit of drinking. Dinesh.
I got a new thing with the Court of Owls too.
Oh yeah.
Batman, we are coming for you. The Court of Owls.
Reds and
greatness.
And have fun with it.
Watch everybody unsubscribe once I give this shit away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah.
Hey, I love this mask though. It's all textured and everything.
Night. Your
I'm
vision.
yeah. Very
I'm
cool.
It's got all this texture.
Your vision. We got Atticus. My man Atticus. That's another good dude.
Hey, John Connor, I'm high on life, baby. High on life.
There.
And Zoa by Dwayne Johnson. If you smell hell or what the Rock is cooking.
I love it. Just let it happen.
Just let it happen, man. You gotta have fun, man. This is what keeps us young. That's why you see all these 40+ dudes looking younger than the 20-somethings.
Yeah, there's no
Fatal is that Fatal don't even need to smoke or drink. He just naturally like that.
High on life, baby. High on life. Look.
I am.
And we got Polystone in our veins, baby.
Polystone, let's go. Mr. Popo. Mr. Popo might be my new guy, bro, with that name.
I love the Mr. Popo name. Yeah.
Mr. Popo.
Nice guy. Come on, man. You know you my boy, nice guy. That's my guy right there. We got Joseph R.
You know. Everybody is here.
Oh, wait a minute. Mitchell, isn't he like across the pond? He's like over in the UK.
Yeah. Mitch and Jelena are in the UK, I think.
I'm not shipping it internationally. No, I'm kidding. We'll make it happen, Mitchell.
We'll figure it out either way.
Okay.
That's what you were talking about. Like, wait a minute. Hold on.
Wait a minute. What is it going to cost?
Dubai? Hang on a second.
Free shipping to the bloody UK.
Yeah.
Either way, I'll help you with it.
No. Don't worry. If Mitchell wins, man, I'm happily send that.
Mitch, don't feel bad. He's got bricks in his driveway too, man. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, they're just not embedded into my driveway. We're doing some work on the house, but not like Adam Rich. Right.
You know, I don't even know how I don't know how this happened. I don't know. I was just playing around one day and then the thing.
It's great, man.
And people kept saying, "Do it
Bro,
again."
I have been spelling all these names.
Oh, it don't matter. You know who they are.
Okay,
right.
I think
Anybody else? Last call. There's actually not that many names in here. I think some people, when I said, "Hey, we're talking about anybody else," and people bailed out, they didn't even know we're doing this. So the guys that are still hanging in here are gonna make out.
Man, this stuff, these giveaways make my heart rate go up, man.
Yeah, you're in there, Fatal.
They make my heart rate go up.
I include Fatal because he didn't know, and he's a collector too. So,
cheers.
All right, so let's see. Oh, Jerry, I got you in there. Mitch, I got you in there. John Connor, did I get you? Yep, John Connor, I got him in there.
Let's spin it.
This is what did John Connor say? This has been a great way to spend the day at work. Thanks, man. I apprate it. You're a good dude.
Jerry there. Good man.
Fatal, give me whatever you're drinking.
I'm telling you. So,
what's it say? Not entering, also UK, but real reason is should go to a true. There you go. Good man. Good
I
man.
appreciate that, Nick.
So, Nick, you don't want me to put you in there? I'll put you in there anyway, Nick. And then you let me know if you still want to accept it or not, okay? Just because you're a humble dude.
Yep.
Man, what is going on here, Nick? All right. Anybody else? Last call. Nice guy. What is he saying? Saying been hanging out a while, working at home all day. Nice guy. What do you do for work? I'm curious if you want to say. All right. You guys ready to do this? Let's put on some like Let's put on some new music.
It is challenge day. Are you ready?
Let's see.
Here we go. The second this piece leaves my house, I will have room for another Ninja Turtle. So
why am I so excited?
Get this going.
Fucking thing. And I'm excited. Let's go. Let's go.
Winner.
Here we go.
Let's see.
Gentlemen and ladies.
Wait. Do I got your vision in there? I got to have my man Your Vision in there. All right, cool.
He's in there.
Your Vision is in there. All right, guys, you ready to spin this wheel? Let's put the music up. This is big. 2,000 subscribers.
Huge.
2,000 subscribers. Are we ready?
Oh, Jarhead's not in there.
No, just Jarhead.
Jarhead, you just made it.
And Cab.
CAB.
All right, let me see who else. Who else? Cab. My boy Cab.
All right.
Big congrats to Adam. Hey, thanks, nice guy. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. 2,000 subscribers, and there we go. Let's go. Who got it?
Oh no!
It's Martin. Yes, my man, Mitch.
Congratulations. You have beat me in battle.
All right.
Let's go, Mitch.
Good man right there. Good man.
Boy, Mitch won. Let's go. All right, Mitch. Let's see if I can pull this up for you. So we know where to send it. Hit me up at thecollectorstable1@gmail.com. You just got a signed Ray Parks lightsaber, double-sided lightsaber, and a Sideshow Collectibles premium bust of Darth Maul. Courtesy of my man, this guy right here. Almost since the beginning.
That music is really hyping, man. That's hype.
Man, I love you guys, man. I appreciate everybody in the... Oh, Ledge, what happened, Ledge? Were you in there? Ledge, were you in there? Come on, Ledge. I didn't see you in there, man. Maybe you just came in. But, hey, congratulations.
Yes.
I appreciate you. Here, let me turn this music down because it's about to rank back up.
Really exhilarating, man. that was exhilarating. It was...
Yeah, that was a fun show, huh?
Yeah, it's great. It's a great show, man.
All right, so Mitch, you got it right there. The Collector's Table 1@gmail.com. Thanks, Adam. Appreciate it. Congrats. Hey, man, don't thank me. Thank Kevin. He was very nice to give it away, but I appreciate you thanking us as a channel. And we're going to keep doing stuff like this. We're going to keep growing. We're going to keep doing a lot of stuff. Like I said, we're going to keep doing the live. I got the Ripley review that should be dropping today or tomorrow at the latest. And don't forget, my man right here.
What up?
This man right here. Go ahead and subscribe to his channel. He'll be coming back with a vengeance now. Back with a vengeance. So hit him up.
How y'all feeling?
Yeah. Fatal the Collector. Go hit him up, see what he's got going on.
Thank you.
Like I said, we appreciate Kevin. Good man in the community. Been here forever. I'm sorry Shane couldn't be here today. That's our boy too. He's our ride or die. And Mitch, congratulations again.
Congrats, buddy.
Yep, that's
what a
so
show,
cool,
huh, guys? What a show.
I know he's gonna be, man, dude. That's a dope piece.
Oh yeah. All right, guys. Well, that is all we got for today. I got to go be responsible and get my stuff done and finish doing this review for Ripley. And that is it.
May the Sunday.
See you guys next weekend.
Thank you guys for watching the Collector's Table Live, where every collector has a seat. See you guys next week.